Kick Out Crew. James L. Corai. Brad Stanton. Coach Rosie. Adam from Bama. Mike Whitaker. Devyn Dowling. The Kick Out Crew Podcast. Available on all major podcast platforms and watch videos exclusively on YouTube.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 50 of your show. That's right, the Kick Out Crew. My name, of course, is James L. Corai, and I want to thank everybody for the positive feedback from last week's episode. I want to thank Thrillbilly Silas for, absolutely crushing it. Hilarious dude, and he's got a lot of shit going for him. But that was last week's episode, and I kind of feel like we're gonna, hate ourselves going forward on this one because, yeah, what's up? Because we got a special guest with us right now, so I'm gonna kick it over to Adam to introduce him. And Adam, take it away.
All right, this is my first big introduction I actually wrote down, and I want to give this a shot. And if you don't like it, I do apologize.
Professional.
But I had the pleasure of meeting this man. It was at the Hoss tournament back in the New South, the show that we actually was the sponsor for. And of course he comes out and everybody's got to hate the man. So here's what we got. Brothers and brotherettes, rise up, put your hands over your faces, pay respect to the flat top rocking, Mercedes riding, beating all the chumps because they all second rate and none are surviving. The man that you love to hate, Mr. Stunt Marshall, brother. How you doing?
Hate. We're out here, dude. It's a very hateful day today because your boy had a hate day today. Day of birth right here, baby. But it's going all right, man. But you almost had it. You got to rise up, put your left hand over your face, and pay homage to the flat top rocking, the flexing and jocking, the sky riding, nobody surviving because all of you are second rate and you're not ready for the hate.
I knew I couldn't do it justice, so I'd just rather you do it yourself.
Yeah, you did a good job, brother. But I did hate it.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Ooh.
I mean, this man he's been all over the wrestling industry, racking up wrestling belts and cashing checks and breaking necks.
Yes, sir. Slapping necks. No neck is safe. Yeah, we're out here, dude.
Glad you could join us, man. Really, thank you so much.
Oh, no, I appreciate y'all having me on. I do enjoy doing a good podcast, And, I don't get enough time to talk about myself, and I really appreciate y'all helping me do that.
We're going to give you all the time you need.
Oh, Jesus. That's a big spot. Hold up, brother. Hold up now. I was just jabbing. Don't worry. I got you.
What are you drinking there? That's a giant can of something.
It's a Tervis.
Yeah.
It's
anything
my
good
birthday.
in there? Yeah. Nice.
Just some water.
Oh.
Speaking of thermoses, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they call it a lot of people call it Bud Light though. You know what I'm saying? It's water. Stone Cold did it.
Hey, we know all about the domestic beers on this show, especially the cold and refreshing taste of Natural Light.
Daddy,
that's right.
Bro, the new can is pretty amazing. Like, I'm surprised they went away from their old can because I was looking, I was like, what the hell is that? I was like, damn, they got a new can, bro. I saw someone with an old can last week. We roasted them. I was like, you can't even get a new can. Boo!
Right?
Suck.
Like 1995 all over again.
Yeah, shoot, man. You like the first Dale Earnhardt, don't you?
Oh,
Hell
all right. So
yeah.
what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a little Q&A, right, James? And who we kicking it to first?
We can kick it to whoever has a question.
Devyn, you have some questions lined up today, don't you, Devyn?
Of course. First off, Stunt, I want to
What's
say
up, man?
happy birthday, man.
Thank you again, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being on our show.
No, thank you for having me, dude. Like I said.
So my first question, Adam said that he met you in New South. How long have you been wrestling down there? How long have you been doing work with them?
About a year. Like the Haas tournament last year was really like my first rodeo with them. Like I did a couple shows before it. So probably like February of last year, because I'm really good friends with Donnie Primetime. And we did a show.
Jesus Christ, no.
Donnie and I go way back, like 4 flats on a Cadillac. You know what I'm saying?
That's way
About
back.
a year. About a year. We did Zicky's Outlandish Paradise. And we were part of the Hey Brother Battle Royal. And I don't know if you know if you've seen it or not, but it's pretty much, you know, in the independent world, you get those Hey Brother texts like, hey man, you got a spot open on your show. So pretty much everybody that asked him for a spot ended up in that battle royal. So guess what? We were in it. And we got to work together a little bit. And he was like, hey man, I think you'd be a good fit up here at New South. And I was like, hey man, I go where the wind takes me. So let's see what happens. But last year, my first house tournament, I wasn't even part of the tournament. I only wrestled once that weekend. And I don't know if y'all were there night 2, but you remember the tag match, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, last year I was part of the tag match as well. And but the exciting thing about last year, Fandango was a part of the tag last year. So we got to have fun. We got to have a good time. Like I said, we went to, I think it was Golden Corral for breakfast. And I felt like such a fatty because him and Donnie eat one plate of food. And I'm like, man, we had a buffet. What the hell are y'all doing?
Golden Corral, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and I'm over here just scarfing down scrambled eggs and biscuits and gravy. And I'm on plate 3, and they're still on 1. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Let's, all right, I guess we can go. But like I said, I got good vibes from the first time I was there, and they just keep bringing me back. So I guess I'm doing something right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's really
cool. Speaking of Golden Corral, I heard I heard there's a better spot though. I heard you're a big Shoney's man. What's
dude.
What's your favorite Shoney's food? And do you eat the fat back like everybody else there?
Of course, yeah. Of course I do. Like the last time I've been to a Shoney's was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. I was on the way down to Jacksonville. And one just like I made this trip 1,000 times, down 75, straight down 75, exit 82. There's a Shoney's, and I think it's Ashburn, Georgia, maybe. I'm not too sure, but there's a Shoney's down there, and it was scrumptious. I'm a fan of the breakfast bar, dude. Like the breakfast bar is where it's at. Like I enjoy breakfast food any time of the day.
Speaking of Shoney's, I saw that you had a very fun match on YouTube defending your title against Scott Steiner himself.
Dude, I caught so much heat. Not just from him, his brother too.
Oh wow, you did the whole family.
Right?
Oh yeah, hey,
the hell of a two dudes that he with, man.
I'm just glad I didn't catch it with the sun, you know.
Hey, it could lead to a future feud down the road, you know.
Yeah, maybe. I heard you talk about my daddy's restaurant. Talk about it. I showed up, and like I moved to Atlanta area probably like 2 years ago, and then like I moved that September, and then I got contacted in like March to do that River City Wrestling Con down in Jacksonville, Florida. I got contacted to do a match, and I didn't know who I was working. And then probably about like maybe a week or two later, he was like, "Yeah, you got Scott Steiner," and I'm over here like, "Oh man, I'm finna do some math on this mofo. He finna learn." But it so happens like where I moved at, I'm literally like 10 minutes from where their Shoney is. In Ackworth, Georgia. I'm like 10 minutes from there. Straight up 75, exit 278. 278. Oh, so there.
Like it's meant to be.
Yeah, I was talking to one of my buddies about the promo. I was like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, got it. I'm finna insult this man's business. And like I didn't know it wasn't open until like I actually showed up. I was like, all right, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. So I act like I was trying to break into the building, trying to get him, but that's not even the exciting part. Like the promoter, his name's Nick Bate. He's doing a convention down in Orlando with a whole bunch of different wrestlers, and he goes up to Scott Steiner and he was like, "Hey, you ready to work Stunt Marshall?" Scott Steiner looks over at him. He's like, "What the fuck's a Stunt Marshall?" I was like, "Oh." And so immediately I was like, "All right, fuck you too. We're cool, but fuck you too." Then then I did the promo, but like both of them, Rick and Scott, were there at the convention, and Scott, bless his heart, he didn't watch anything, but Rick saw the promo, and he cornered me in the locker room, and I'm just over here like getting dressed and stuff. He comes up, he's like, "Hey, we put our heart and soul into that show. How dare you?" I'm like, "Oh God, no. Kayfabe dead, baby." He was coming for blood. Like he gave me a good chewing out that day. So I was like, all right, I got to beat up your brother now.
And you did get the win in that match for sure.
Yeah. I don't know how, because like I should have won like 30 seconds into the match, but you know, they let things fly because he knocked me loose with a chair 30 seconds in. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, and then he wasn't even there. He didn't even show up right away.
No. Dude, I'm just standing in the ring like, yep, he's gonna come out eventually. And like there's this little gap between Gorilla and the back, and you can see the wrestler walk through it. Didn't see him for a while. I'm like, oh, is he still doing push-ups? Still doing the band? And I was just sitting there like, I talked to my old manager. I was like, "Rico, this might go south." And he was just like, "Oh, no, you got it, baby. You champ." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right, Rico. You're right."
So actually, Rico, I actually had a question about him. What's your relationship like with him, or was like with him?
Oh, we were best friends at one point. Like back in 2018. Well, before that, he started to train to be a wrestler. He got suplexed wrong one time, broke his back. Yeah, broke his back. But he was smart about it. He blamed it on the military. So now he's getting a check for life. Don't watch this, the military guys. Well, we ain't cool no more, so fuck them. But yeah, like we were good friends for a good 5 years, and then he re-broke his back with a tumor. Like a tumor severed his spinal cord because they didn't get it all out the first time. So we moved in together, and I pretty much taught this man how to walk again. And like, you know, I put him through rigorous exercises for him, not for me, for him. Like I'll come home, he's sitting on the couch. I'm like, "Hey man, let's go walk up this hill 3 times. And like at first he used a walker, then he started using a cane, and then he stopped using a cane, whatever. Like we were very, very close, very good friends. And back in October, I did a show in Jacksonville, Florida that I put on. It was Stunt Marshall's Steel Horse Invitational. And it was put on by a biker association. I'm not going to say what biker association, but they're the second most violent biker association today. And my cousin, he is the secretary, and he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, we're doing our annual," and I was like, "I don't know what that is. I ride on 4 wheels, brother. I don't know what that is." And he was like, "It's when every chapter comes together, and it's pretty much a big party." And he said, "We want wrestling there," so I put on a wrestling show. I get there, I look at the venue, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Day of the show, like we're putting up the ring, we're doing all of this, and then we start seeing, double S's. We start seeing a whole bunch of Confederate flags. We start seeing some double Z's, if you know what I mean. And Rico's Puerto Rican, so he was like scared shitless. He was like, "Bro, we're gonna die in here." And I'm like, "Hey, my cousin is the secretary. We're good. But like, that's the last time I talked to that fool." I don't know. And like, bro, like I still paid the man because he was supposed to do the ring announcement, but literally he was shitting his pants, and he was like, "Hey man, I don't want to do this." I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then I got someone else doing it. He was like, "Oh, I'll split the money with him." I was like, "No, brother. You came this way. You did a lot. You're my friend. I got you. No worries, man. If you don't want to stick around, you don't have to." But he did. So, yeah, it was a crazy night. I got called the N-word several times, casually, not angrily. They're just over here dropping N-bombs. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, cool. And I like, what am I gonna do? I gotta sit there and take it because there's 3,000 skinheads. I'm like, all right, whatever. And I knew I was screwed when my cousin got on the microphone. He said, please refrain from using racial slurs towards our entertainers. And I'm the only brother on the show. Well, me and John Davis. But John Davis could pass as a, something else. Maybe Italian. I think they're cool with Italians. I'm not sure. But like, literally, I'm like, all right, I think I messed up, guys. I'm in the locker room talking to these guys. And they came in right before the show. It was like, hey, man, do not interact with them. I was like, that's our job. Like, what do you want us to do? And they're like, yeah, don't talk to them, don't interact with them. Just and the best way I could explain to them, I was like, hey, man, we're going out there to have TV matches. And they're like, I guess we could do that. Yeah. But it got pretty savage. Especially during the ladies' main event. They were ruthless. I was like, oh.
You know what, Stunt? You sound like you could do your what is it, episode 11 of Tales of the Territory here.
For real.
not the Tales. No. No, bro, I've been bumping since 2010, 2011. So I've seen a lot of stuff. And my OG trainer was Marty Jannetty.
Really?
Yeah.
So yeah. I've seen some things, brother.
Devyn, I know you want to ask. We all have facial hair here.
Oh yeah. So where'd you get the influence for that facial hair?
Oh, dude, literally. It was 2020 Halloween, and me and my buddy, he's a tour manager for B.O.B., Rings of Saturn, the Gobble Clown. He does like audio engineering. And one night during COVID, like when everything was locked down and stuff, we're getting smashed. And like one day we were like, he had a scruffy. He looks like Aquaman a little bit. So he had the Aquaman beard, all that stuff, and I just had a full beard. And he was like, I bet you won't shave your beard. I was like, I bet you won't shave yours into a mustache. And he was like, I bet you won't put handlebars on your face. I'm like, run it. So I'm shaving my beard into handlebars. I'm like, all right, this is cool. And then he changes his to a mustache. You look just like Cheech with long hair. I was like, damn, you went from Aquaman to Cheech? That's dropping like 9 points, bro. Like A scale of 1 to 10, you're definitely a 0.
Aquaman to Cheech.
Yeah, Aquaman to Cheech. That's a horrible transition.
So when did you start dyeing it?
Oh yeah. So like I'm rocking the Fu Manchu straight up, like non-dyed for a while, and I was like, Halloween was coming around the corner. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be Brotherhood, Hulk Hogan. So literally I bought some ties, put some lightning bolts on them. I got a shirt that said Hate Hogan and it said Hatermania on the back. And then like, I was just gonna use the spray, but I couldn't find any in blonde. It was either white or platinum. I was like, nah. And then my friend Millie was like, I could dye that for you. I was like, what? You can? I was like, I don't know. I was a little reserved about it. I was like, like if it looks bad, I can't go baby face. You know what I'm saying? I can't just shave all my facial hair off. And she was like, no, it'll be fine. We can just dye it back. I was like, cool. So she dyed it. I ended up liking it. And the next day I woke up. I'm like, ready to shave it off. And I'm like, nah, this is staying, brother. This has to stay.
It makes you stand out.
Yeah, I got a lot of comments on it, but like, y'all, do y'all know who Nasty Leroy is?
I heard of him, yeah.
Yeah, he hates it because he's like, why you got that man's facial hair on your face, man? Shit racist. And I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. That's cool, man. I'm one of the good ones, and I gave him a thumb up.
One of the good ones.
All right, Mike, go ahead.
Oh God,
I'm not right now.
You don't
I'm
have any
reading.
cockamania?
No, I didn't have no cockamania this week.
No cockamania?
It's post.
It's
cockamania.
after.
WrestleMania was last week, Brad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
I can.
Kayfabe, huh?
If you give me about 15 seconds, I might be able to do something.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's what
Oh,
you said on your wedding
God.
night, ain't it?
That's
We're
all I
gonna get
need.
helicoptered or something, brother.
All right,
I
Something
got,
like
I
that.
got a quick question while he's
Perfect.
talking it up.
Yeah.
But in reality though, like, is there a like one match or maybe a series of matches where you finally felt like comfortable with yourself, like, okay, I'm finally fucking getting it, like the crowd's actually starting to feel me, like it's more than just like you going out there like being green, as they say, like the turning point, I guess, like, is there any match or series of matches where it all clicked for you?
I can tell you this, like when I first started wrestling, I was just whatever. I was a bad guy. I was a good guy. I didn't have a defining character. And one day I was talking to one of my buddies, Marvelous Michael Stevens. He's a good brother. And I was just, treading water. I was just staying afloat. I wasn't going down. I wasn't going up. I was just stagnant. And I was talking to him. I was like, I'm thinking about doing like a gimmick change. And he was like, to what? And I was like, it's not to what, it's to who. And he was like, what do you mean by that? I was like, all right, so just imagine corporate rock had a baby with breakdown Kanye West. That would be the most hateful motherfucker of all time. And I was just like, okay, I played with it a lot. Because like originally when I started doing it, I don't know if you've seen Ace Ventura 2. When he fights old buddy, fucking Tommy Davidson. Like, what's your thought? Like, I literally wrestled just like him, like, they're like making all those sounds. Like, I still make sounds now, but like, it used to be a lot more short, a lot more brief, but like, still sounds. Like, now it's just, I'm just gurring now, but back then it was like almost like old buddy from the Wild Thornberries, Donnie from the Wild Thornberries. Yeah, I did that, and that was back in it was 2015 when things started to click like that, because that's when I started to snowball. It started to get better. It started to work for me. And like, there's been a lot of renditions of it too. Like, I used to be part of like a tag team. At first, we were the Much Hate Mafia. Then we became the Much Hate Militia. And then like we cut promos every week, just how much we hate people, whatever. We even had a little podcast at one point in time. But like I said, Rico's a chump, and I have no idea what all that stuff is.
All right, so I got.
Hang on one second, but we'll go back to what he was talking about. You know, there's that point in the ring. You know, because I wrestled a couple of years with Cabana Man, and I was in the same position you were. I had the name, but I didn't have this big gimmick or whatever. I was just kind of doing babyface heel type stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
And then it was like, when you get something that you can get behind, that's when it feels like you're gaining momentum. You got something, okay, I believe in this. And when that moment happens, it feels like that's when you start getting it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because, like, that's probably one of the biggest things. Like, if you don't believe, they won't believe.
Exactly.
And I hate to break down that wall, but like that's it. Like you go out there thinking like, I'm not good, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. If you don't believe in yourself, the crowd's not going to believe in yourself. Because like why would they care if you don't care?
Exactly.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. So Cockamania is our little WrestleMania spinoff. And what I want to do with this is I'm going to give you a name of a wrestler, and you tell me who you think they could main event that event. And it's not going to be big names, but they're up there. So I'm going to start with Ricochet. Who would you like to see him? Somebody he's never wrestled, probably never will. So it could be somebody from back in the 80s or 90s.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a dream match type deal.
There's a lot to
him versus 1-2-3 Kid.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
That's a real nice one.
I was either gonna say him or Marty Jannetty, because Marty could go back in the day.
Okay. Hook.
See, that one's difficult because like his wrestling style is so different. Like, to be honest, I think I really want to see him fight his dad.
I was sitting there thinking the same thing.
That's me and my personal issues. So like Hook, man, dang. I don't know, because like maybe Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect, suplex for suplex. That'll be a good match. That'd be good.
Okay. MJF.
Brother. Like he's so good on the microphone, and his in-ring work is getting so much better. Like Hook now versus, I think him versus Owen would be lit. Like Slammy award-winning Owen. Like, yeah. Or Nation Owen would probably be good as well.
I'm not a nugget.
I am not a nugget, and I'm a Blackheart, damn it.
Billy Kidman in his prime.
Billy Kidman in his prime. I would love to see Billy Kidman go against what's his name? Gargano. Johnny Gargano and him will have an excellent match. Because Gargano is like, he's everywhere, dude. And Billy Kidman, a lot of people don't know this, but he produced a lot of matches after his in-ring work, after he retired in ring. He produced a lot of stuff, and he has the mind for wrestling. Just like Gargano does. Gargano could, like, turn a term us indie wrestlers uses. He could turn chicken shit into chicken salad. No matter who he works, it's going to be a banger.
Awesome. Okay, now let's do tag team. New Age Outlaws.
Oh, New Day. Them versus the New Day, bro.
Hell yeah.
Loser drops the new. So
There you go.
it's gonna be the Outlaws or Day.
The Age Outlaws.
Oh, that's
All
great.
right. The Usos.
I want to see them versus the Head Shrinkers, bro. Got to.
Oh, there you go.
Damn, nice.
Yeah,
Quick on that one too.
Got to see
The
them versus the
bloodline.
Head Shrink. Yeah, exactly. Battle for supremacy.
So now let's go to women's. Kenzie Page.
I like to see her versus Ivory.
Ivory would be good.
I think
I know
I
that
think
one.
someone said that before.
Yeah, her versus Ivory, or another Tennessee sweetheart. Her versus Jacqueline would be a draw.
Mickey James.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Mickey James be good too. Yeah,
Mickey
hardcore
James would be
country.
good, yep. Let's go with Trish Stratus as the final one. Which I know she's kind of getting there tonight, but.
Oh yeah. Trisha's she's wrestled a lot of people. Like I would have to go like her versus Alundra Blaze, Medusa.
Oh,
so all right. So I got a question about Medusa. If I hear any more Medusa hate out there, I'm gonna lose my shit. Boy, she looks terrible. Like, what do you mean she looks terrible, dude? We should all be so lucky at 60 years old to have a 60-year-old woman that looks like that. What are we talking about?
And dude, she wrestled her whole life.
Oh yeah, her whole damn life. Freaking I did like I said, I did Outlandish Paradise last year, and she was like one of the hosts. I got to kick it with her for a day and a half.
That's cool.
She is so cool. She is so nice. And like, I'm thinking like, I'm never going to see her again. I saw her at WrestleCade, and literally I'm just sitting there, and then I hear, Stunt Marshall. Stunt Marshall. I'm like, what the hell? And then she's behind me, and I'm like, oh, you remembered me. That's exactly what I said. You remembered me. And I give her a big old hug.
Yeah, we are not fans of the Medusa hate at all. We are not fans of that.
I'm a fan of hate, man, but like, you can't hate on Medusa. She like
Gatorade, all right.
The CEO, baby. But she's a trailblazer, man. She did a lot for the women's division, and I'm kind of mad that she went over to the other guys and did nothing. But at the same time, man, at that point in your life, you gotta like, hey, I can make money, or I could not be a spectacle. I could not be anything and not make money,
Definitely
like
time.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, her now or her back in the early 2000s, bro.
I think her and Charlotte Flair would have been a good match.
Oh, most definitely. Neither of them would probably give an inch, though. I'm just saying that.
Speaking of Medusa, over the past couple of years, she's done a lot of backstage help for the NWA, like producing the women's pay-per-view and stuff. And speaking of the NWA, you were the last person to hold the NWA Georgia Television Championship.
No, was it television? I was the last Georgia Junior Heavyweight Champion. I know that.
I'm sorry, I wrote the wrong championship down.
That's Devyn.
But I did hold that one though. But like, I wasn't the last one. Like before, Billy Corgan bought the NWA back in was it 16, 17, probably 18, whatever. But I was the last Georgia Junior Heavyweight Champion, and that's cool. Like I sleep good at night thinking about that. But like, I wish he didn't disband all the territories and make it one conglomerate thing, because that's what made the NWA so strong, like their territories. Because like every territory has a different style of wrestling. Like you see Southern wrestling, then you see like Northeastern wrestling, Midwest wrestling. Don't really mess with West Coast wrestling, but it's all different. All the vibes are different. Like you got storytellers, you got technical wizards, you have spot monkeys, you have everything up under the whole banner, and then you just want to be like, yeah, we don't need them anymore. We're not going to use them. It just really disappointed me.
No, that makes sense. He honestly should have used that platform to just show all you guys, like show all the other, divisions.
And there's really nothing like that now, right? Nothing's like that now at all. Like the way the old NWA was, of just an alliance of organizations that recognized one main champion. Correct?
Yeah, one main champion. And of course you had like your other championships that were defended along the territories. And then you had like your regional or your territorial championships, like Mid-South, Minnesota, Deep South, like Georgia, Alabama. Like everybody had something. And then like you have your draw come in, put on a show, make some money, and then he goes to the next town. And it was easy for them to keep jobs back then, because like people start getting stale, they'll move to a different territory. Then they can find work there. They can live there, and then either go back or go to a different territory, which I thought was pretty cool. But nowadays it's just like, everybody has social media. You see everything now.
I guess, but you do have a ton of independent wrestling, and that concept seems like it could still work.
It could, man, but I remember a talk of like people unionizing, and it won't work because you still got these dudes that will go wrestle for free. You know, you got scabs out here, brother, just out here working for a hot dog and a handshake.
Oh, Adam from Adam, the new sensation.
Back in Boaz, Alabama, baby.
Brother, yeah, that's a payday to them, and like, I am hating on them, but I understand.
We didn't want to. That's just what all he offered us.
Yeah, exactly. But like, half of them, like, a lot of people work for free in this business, and I don't get it. Like, I understand, like at a certain level, you're not going to pay your bills with this, but at the same time, dude, like, you can't, like, you're just undercutting other people, like the better people, or not. I wouldn't say better, the more experienced people. You're just undercutting them, and promoters are okay with that. They'll have like 4 decent matches, and then the other 4 are just complete caca. So, and like they make money. So why would they change that?
I really appreciate the perspective, though. I thank you for that, because we don't hear a lot of that. So thank you for at least telling us how you feel, man. That's great.
Oh, dude, it's terrible.
Well, at the place I was at, there wasn't even 4 good matches. So I think everybody got a hot dog and a handshake.
Oh, dude, the first couple years, probably like the first 3-4 years, I didn't make a dime. And I was paying the gas money for the vets that I was riding with. So like, I didn't make anything in the first couple years. And then I started getting a little bit here, a little bit there, and then I started building, I guess, an empire, if you want to say. But like, yeah. So yeah, it's a weird business. It's a weird business because like, it's probably just like the entertainment business. Like, yeah, you go there for opportunity, but half the time the opportunity is caca.
Well, I got one question. I don't know if the guys was wanting to ask or not. And if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. I understand completely. But the details I've seen about Generation Championship Wrestling, do you want to talk about any of that? Do you want to talk about any of that? If not, we can just
you got ball sensation.
Oh, dude. Oh, let's go. I'm ready. All right. First of all, Jeremy Gomez is a piece of shit. And secondly, like, all right, so this is how it all started. I wrestled 2 shows for them, and they both were pre-match shows. All right. Then Mania, Tampa Mania comes around when WrestleMania was in Tampa.
Yeah.
I'm in a triple threat match for the world title. I'm like, all right, whatever. One of these chumps are winning. And then he comes up to me. He's like, I want you to be my champion. I'm like, all right.
You're not gonna say no.
Yeah. I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, it's an obligation, but like, in my head, I was thinking, you don't run enough for it to matter. So whatever. All right, cool. You want a bump on your belt? That's fine. So I probably defended the title 3 times out of my reign as champion before he closed his doors due to health issues. But the last thing that happened, I'm literally Zeke Dice and I, we're out on the town. We're having a good time. And this dude hits me up after 10 p.m. with some bullshit. Like, I could deal with bullshit before 8 p.m. But you hit me up after that, I'm not dealing with it. And I was feeling good. I was having a good time. And he got mad at me because I was going to go work the GCW Alabama show. And I'm like, are you serious? I was like, you work in Tampa. And he was like, yeah, well, these people been talking shit about us. Saying we're shit, our talent shit, blah, 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 blah. I'm pretty sure they didn't say the talent. I'm pretty sure they said your shit. But anyway, I'm chumping this man out, chumping him out. And he already owes me money. So like, I'm like, all right, bro, first of all, you don't get to say what the fuck I do. I'm a grown ass man. Second of all, you got a contract? If you got a contract that guarantees me so much money to only work for you, I'll sign it. If it's worth the money, I'll sign it. But you ain't got the dollars, homie, because like you barely can afford my trans. Like there's many times like he was like, hey, here's your trans money. I was like, bro, you're about a quarter. This is only a quarter of what it cost me to get here. Nah, brother. So we go back and forth. And then I was like, bro, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I will mail you your belt back. But as soon as you pay me my money.
Damn.
And yeah. And then like he threatened me with the cops. He threatened me with this. He threatened me with that. And I'm like, they're not going to come here because he said, you're holding my belt's ransom. I was like, I did not know this was the Bruce Willis movie. I didn't know I could hold an inanimate object hostage. You know what I'm saying? Like, how, brother? How? And like, whatever. So we go back and forth for a little bit. And then like I start having promoters around the area I live in hit me up like, hey, man, give it back. It's not worth going to jail over. And then I literally showed them screenshots and saying, hey, man, keep the belt. It'll be way better with you, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, dude, fuck you, Gomez. If anybody's out there listening right now, Gomez, don't go work for him, even though he shut down.
So do you still have the belt?
Nope.
I'm surprised you didn't get a phone call when you answered. I have a particular set of skills.
Yeah. His skills are non-existent, bro. Like he ain't got nothing up. He has nothing on reserve. Like he showed me his true self during that thread. Like he went from like, yeah, I'm a badass until I started talking to his ass like a grown ass man. He was like, oh, usually people cower. I don't know what to do now. But yeah, nice. I do not have the belt anymore. Have you seen the infamous promo when The Rock throws Stone Cold's belt over into the water?
Yes.
You know who you're talking to?
Right.
I chunked it right over, brother.
Talk about inspirations, my God.
Mm-hmm. All right, and so then somebody may have fished it out the water, but I did throw it in the water.
That's so great.
Not my problem anymore. Because I told him, I was like, bro, you can pay me what you owe me, or you get out my DMs.
Well, I appreciate you talking about it. I wasn't sure if you would or not, so I was going to leave that to you.
I appreciate that, but I had a lot of people hit me up about, so what's this? And I'm like, and everybody like, dude, like he was talking major stuff, like trying to get me canceled major stuff. Like, I told him, I shouldn't have said this, but I told him I hate your kids because they're related to you. And and then he tried to spin it like, oh, he hates my kids because they have cancer. I was like, all right, dude, I see what you're doing here. Whatever, dude. So like, yeah, that went on for a little bit. And then finally I just blocked him for everything. And then my friends or other workers would send me screenshots like, this dude's still talking. And so I unblocked him. I said, haven't you heard the story of the boy that cried hate too many times? And then I blocked him again. So he couldn't respond.
Nice.
All right, so real quick, before we move on to the match, I saw the other day you had a tweet that you tweeted out that said the best sleep I ever had was in a classroom.
Oh yeah.
Is there a specific class that like you felt?
No. Like bro, like public school is like weird. It's always cold. It's like it's never hot, especially at our school. I went to a vocational high school. So like the only time it was hot is like when I was in the metal shop. That's the only time it was hot because you know you're around 1300 degrees all the time. Metal melting temperatures. You go to the classroom, it's 65. Let me pull up here, bro. Let me like every time. It wasn't. I don't know. Like history class, I never fell asleep because I was always in the back of the page looking at the presidents. Never paying attention. I was just like, oh, this guy's president. Okay, cool. Fun fact about him. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I did in history class. But science, English, was it math? Yeah, I slept in math. Yeah, I'm probably about as good at math as Steiner is. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So speaking of Steiner, James, do you want to tell us about what match happened after the Scott Steiner match?
Like, where are you going with that?
Fuck yeah. Hey, Devyn, you get there, bro.
And wait, in the meantime, Adam, you're gonna get it together, right? We're gonna do
I've
this.
already got it.
All right, perfect.
You already got it together, brother.
I got it together.
We
They
had a-
surprised me last week.
We had a week last week.
Professional
We're
podcast.
just sitting here waiting.
We're trying.
We're like,
I didn't get the Iggy until the show started.
Oh damn, you didn't get the.
No, I didn't get it.
let me tell you something. He got it. Plenty of-
Anytime
Yeah.
you say,
He
let
read
me
it
tell you
a certain
something,
time.
you have to say brother.
So what match are we covering, brother? That was Adam.
Brother? You got a hard R, brother.
Oh man. Well, what
Yeah.
match indeed? Oh, well, it is JTG versus Stunt Marshall from the River City Wrestling Con 2021, night 2.
Yeah,
Had a
dude,
match
like
length of 11 minutes. And that's pretty much all I got.
I wasn't even supposed to wrestle that match. Like I'm literally like the night before we're out partying, having a good time. And then I get a call from the promoter. He was like, "Hey, I need you to wrestle JTG." And I was like, "What happened to John Davis? He got pink eye." I was like, I text John Davis, "You gotta stop eating ass, bro." So like I wasn't even supposed to have the match, but I was very thankful that they gave me the match because the night I was partying, I was out there with Ricky Morton, Kerry Morton. I was out there with the stars, brother. And I lost my wallet. I had like $400 in that wallet, gone, brother. Just boop. And I was like, bro, I just need my ID. They were like, nah, fam. We're taking the whole thing. And I was mad because it was a custom wallet. Like my friend made it for me, and I was like, this is a badass wallet. The outside was like tiger print, and the inside was like cheetah print. I was like, this is a cool ass wallet. But it fell out my fanny pack. But fuck that fanny pack. It was a Reebok fanny pack, and I sold it the next day to an unsuspecting chump. I told him I pile drive Mick Foley on it, and he believed me. So
It wasn't Michael
There you
Hayes.
no. It was Magnum.
Nah.
Or some people call him Big Dave.
Big game. All right. What do you guys want to do?
Hit
I
play.
guess we can get this match started.
All right. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
did you have anything more there, James?
No.
Nothing
Right.
else? Nothing else, brother.
All right, let's hit
No,
play.
brother, it was hard to find some info on this match, brother.
Oh, really?
Took place in what, like July or something?
June. I
June.
think it was June 21. Not.
Yes, we're here playing 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. So we're gonna commentate the match, or we're just watching it?
So we're
We're
gonna
gonna
talk
watch
through
it and kind of talk to you about it, and you know what you was thinking, or ask you questions, what was going on.
Yeah, this one was
Yes.
completely on the fly. So like, yeah.
That's awesome.
And the audience, there's a completely sold out arena of 62 people and some change.
There was a couple hundred people there, dude. But they were all wearing line to see Bret Hart.
Okay.
Yeah, they do this convention every year. It's usually pretty good because like last year I had to wrestle EC3. I wasn't happy about the performance, but it was a good match.
You gonna be there
But,
this
like-
year? I know it's June, I think like 10th and 11th this year.
Yeah, June 10th and 11th. Yeah, I'm gonna be there this year. Like, if y'all want to get a table down there, let me know.
Awesome. Where's it at?
I live in Melbourne, so I live like, just a couple hours south.
It's in Jacksonville. Oh, you're in
Yeah.
Melbourne, Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay, that's where that classic's from. Well, half. Cody Castle lives there. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah,
Are you going to be in Huntsville in June?
June what?
June was it 22nd, 23rd, guys?
I'll probably be there most likely. Right. Yeah, I haven't booked anything. They send me dates, and I'm like I literally look at them. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, if you happen to be around Huntsville, then the June 22nd, 23rd, I think is around that time.
Yeah, it's the GCW New South.
I probably would be at that one. I was supposed to be at the last one, but life said, "Hey, nah."
So I love this introduction here. I know we're not listening to it right now, but Rico's introducing you, and he's introducing you.
I got all day.
800 and 8 pounds.
Yeah,
you are the elite haterweight champion.
Yeah. I like today's my birthday. I turned 18.
Yeah.
Stop rocking. And he messed this up, by the way.
This is where I got mine from. So I'll blame this guy.
Yeah, no, blame him. Fuck him.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, you right. Fuck him.
I think I can up his ass when I see him.
He's out in Tampa. Go find him.
So it's so funny here because you come out to this elaborate entrance. I love it. And you just told us that you weren't even supposed to wrestle tonight. And the best part is you get into the ring and you put your title in the air in a few seconds here. And the announcers don't even know the championship's on the line. I just love all that. And it makes so much more sense now that you didn't even know you were wrestling.
Yeah, definitely wasn't supposed to be me. But like, dude, I watched JTG growing up, like Crime Time, bro. My favorite gimmick when the dude got the ATM, got the money out. He turns around, and then all you see is Shad's boot hit this man's face, and it pauses, and you see his whole face turn to the other side. And I'm like, all right, man, I'm in. I'm sold. You know what I'm saying? And I used to play a lot of Def Jam Vendetta back in the day, so I'm like, oh, this is it, bro. This is D-Mob and Ghostface Killer. This is it right here, bro.
I can't even believe this is you right now because you're talking to us, and we're having a regular conversations, but I've been watching your matches for the last couple of days. You are a character and a half, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Like, sometimes I can turn it off and on. That's why I'm single. So, like, I can't tell if you're being real or not. I was like, I'm always real. Remember that. Right. Just which part of me is real. Hey, I should go see a doctor, but, I ain't got no insurance.
JTG looking at that title like, yeah, I guess I'll do this. That's no problem, man.
Yeah. I'm here. Yeah, no, it was like I said, it was a very, very good match. I was very proud of this match because like usually like when I wrestle like people that I look up to, it could go either way. It's either gonna be terrible or it's gonna be good because like y'all know the Pope, aka Elijah Burke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
former NWA TV champion.
I wrestled this dude more times than I can count, and we had like 2 good matches, and like, and that really upsets me as a performer because like I could usually have good matches with anybody, but sometimes you don't mesh well with people.
Oh, I love this right here with the water. I love this with the water right here. You need a drink. You're taking a break. It was just I really enjoyed watching this, and then as soon as I was done, I watched the Steiner match.
Dude, all right. So funny thing about this match: 3 months earlier, I was wrestling for USWA in Jacksonville. If you're free, April 22nd, come up to Jacksonville. I'm wrestling the Pope. So
oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm wrestling him at USWA.
I got a hotel. I stay there. Scottish Inn, Dirt Cheap.
Hey, get it, baby, get it. Right off.
Well, you check in at 3 o'clock though.
Yeah, 3 a.m.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, Adam picked me up from that establishment one time. Oh,
that was great.
Yeah. Damn. I literally forgot where I was going.
Do you do your own design on your gear, or do you have somebody else that does it for you?
That one. I designed it. I designed that gear. Rico was my graphic designer for the longest time before he became a bitch. But he did a lot of stuff. So now I'm doing outsourced stuff, and I don't wear long tights anymore either. And I'm bummed because I can't get that. the burger boy holding like, I don't know if you see the tights, but it's a poop emoji.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a pizza.
No, it's a poop emoji as a pizza because I'm a piece of shit.
Hey!
Nice guy, but a piece of shit.
There you go.
That's the whole thing behind it. Like, yeah, he did a lot of good work for me. Like, I won't shit on that. Just him as a person.
Oh.
But I remember what I was saying. Like 2 months before this match, I got a traumatic neck injury. I got shotgun drop kicked into the turnbuckle, but like the back of my head hit the bottom turnbuckle, but my body kept going. So like I pretty much almost kissed my chest.
Oh damn! Oh.
Yeah, and I told JTG, I was like, hey man, watch my neck, please. And then he just ensues on doing a plethora of neck moves to me the whole match. I'm like, God damn, bro. And you're out there, you can't be like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, right.
So what are you complaining to the referee about here?
Well, I don't remember.
You're the one on the offense. I'm a little confused.
Yeah. Apparently he was terrible. Yeah, I was like, hey, ref, you suck.
I'm telling people in the crowd to shut up.
Yeah, and I'm trying to, man, but they don't want to listen. Damn, I was pudgy back then. Woo. Yeah, nah.
Oh, man,
This is like,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that was sick because I love JTG's drop down because he does it the reverse way. Oh, there's another neck move.
Sling blade.
My neck. I'm over here. That's not selling, brother. That's not selling. Another neck. I'm dead, bro. I'm dead.
The crime time cutter.
You should have pinned me, fool. Is that Lee? No, Lee's one of the best refs in the game in Florida. He is so good. He'll take care of you in the ring. Because I seen him do matches with like green beans, and like he'll be like, hey man, you should do this. And they're like, word.
man,
I've had enough. It's time to leave. I've had enough.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, I told him not to touch my neck. And what does he do?
He didn't touch it, he just leveled you.
Yeah. I told him, I was like, hey man, ease up on the neck, brother. He's like, yeah, no, I'm good on that.
That never gets old though when someone leaves with their championship in the middle of a match.
That's heat, man. It's heat.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't have to fucking win this match to leave with my title.
Right.
Like, bro, if anybody has common knowledge, they would get disqualified in the first 3 seconds of the match. Oh,
so
sorry.
I mean, hearing the announcers talk here, they're saying Lawler and Ron Simmons are here.
Yeah.
What's up with that? What are they doing? Just they were just there for a convention or something?
Well, it's a convention, so like they're out there shaking babies and signing autographs.
Oh, gotcha.
Shaking babies.
Shaking babies, it is.
Yeah, it's such a weird reference though, because like they're literally sitting at their table.
It is random, right?
Yeah, like, hey, we got these guys here. I guess it was a dull part in the match.
Doing absolutely nothing. There was no payoff.
Yeah, there was none.
Are they gonna run in?
You're thinking, hey, damn, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're like, whatever.
Did they say anything to you after it, or just chill?
Ron Simmons came up to me. He's like, man, I saw you in Fort Valley one time. Keep it up.
Fort Valley, Georgia.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, that's like where I got my actual start in wrestling.
I went to school. I lived in Fort Valley, Georgia when I was a kid.
No way. You went to Peach County?
No, I went to Pinecrest Elementary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hang on, that was Chicago. I lived in Hood Primary School.
You live in Sylacauga too?
Hey, wait a minute.
Sylacauga, Alabama, yeah.
Here's the unintentional eye rake. That's what they said. The unintentional eye rake.
You talking about that boot?
It's funny shit, man.
Oh, you just eye raked him a second ago.
No, okay.
Hey, told him to lay off the neck, man. Shit happens.
Unintentional. But it was unintentional.
Fuck off. That's
sorry, you guys can talk about kindergarten again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's and the thing I like about JTG versus like a lot of vets, he showed up to work. You know what I'm saying? Right. It wasn't like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. He literally was like, what you like, bro, like let's have a good ass match. And I was like, let's go. I remember John Davis texted me after the match. He was like, I'm glad it was you. And then I was like, I'm glad you still eat ass.
And he looks to be in good shape in this match.
Oh, JTG is a fucking specimen, bro. He's a guy. Ooh, like, no, fuck that though. That Falcon Arrow right there.
Yeah,
that was all me.
I was about to say that looked like
I don't know if you
carrying
heard.
A bag right there.
It was, that was a deep one, bro. Like it came from within. Like I had to get his ass up there, and he was just like, "All right." Yeah, but it's cool, man. I guess he was testing my strength, and I got it, brother.
Oh yeah, one night after Scott, another dude's like, "Well, let's see what he's got."
Yeah. Well, he wasn't there the first day. He showed up that day because it's a 2-day convention, and they have wrestling both days. And he wasn't there the first day.
We got that thing cinched in, huh?
Should be a little tighter, but that's probably why he got up.
Walking the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, dude, like I said, JTG is so good. Like WWE really missed out on a top talent. Like
100%.
Yeah, JTG. I most recently saw him in the NWA tag teaming with Dirty Dango, someone that you've actually encountered in your past. So that's cool.
Oh yeah.
You worked with both of them.
I love Fandango. Like I said, that the second night of the Haas tournament, we were in that 8-man tag match. The first time Lee pulled a gun on me. But we had an excellent match, and like we vibed so well, him and I. I remember we went to the gym before, and I was just wearing normal Stunt Marshall clothes, and I came out and I got these Daisy Dukes on, and I got this crop top on, and it's like the Viva Chavez. It's like that shirt, but it's Trump, and it says Trump smokes mid. And I actually sell it at my merch tables, and he took that picture. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. Like I had no idea he would be such a good brother.
Who's your favorite opponent to work with?
Like currently or overall?
Just overall, just who's been like the best experience or the one that you're most excited for?
Another neck breaker, that piece of shit. No, but I really did enjoy working JTG. We were supposed to work again the next year at a Pope show, but I ended up working Brian Pillman Jr. instead. And I loved working with Brian Pillman Jr. because like a lot of people get their rocks off like, having a good match with a shitty person. Like, don't get me wrong, I could do that, but I'm tired of doing that because like I'm like, bro, I want to learn. I don't want to teach. Oh, there we go. Shitty win.
I didn't see nothing.
I didn't see the tights at all.
Yeah, the ref didn't either. That's a good ref. That's a good ref. But but like I said, I was supposed to stay in the ring, but I got the hell out of there.
I would too.
Yeah.
It'd probably be another neck breaker.
Yeah, fuck, dude. I told Scott the night before, he was like, I'll take care of you. And he drops me on my head twice. I'm like, ah. But I really do enjoy working. I did enjoy working Brian Pillman. But there's another indie guy that I truly enjoy wrestling. His name is Darian Bankston. Some people call him Lord Darian, but he trained in the UK. And then he came over here because the shutdown and whatnot. Because he started school here, and then he moved to London to go to school, and he got his master's over there. And he's being trained by Will Ospreay, Zack Sabre Jr., a whole bunch of like great English legends. But we had one match, and it was in USWA in Jacksonville, Florida, bro. Like they fucked him from the beginning, right? Because the match before us was a English dude versus an American dude. So of course, in his entrance it says, "Hey, by way of New England, living in Waterloo, Iowa." So immediately they were like, "Boo, boo," and I'm really over there. So they're like, "We finally got to face Stunt Marshall." I'm like, "No, no." So the whole match is just like him pleading for his life, and I'm over here like, "Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, fuck that." But he elevates me to a game that I've never had, because like he's so intuitive, and he's very, very good at what he does. Like your next podcast, or try to reach out to him, Darian Bankston. He is the bee's knees. We train twice a week up here in Canton, Georgia, and he's so good. Like his knowledge surpasses a lot of people I've been working, and I've been working for over a decade, and just having him there is so good. Like he's probably one of the best coaches I ever had, and he's not even trying to be a coach. He's just sharing his knowledge, and I really enjoy that. Hello.
Oh.
You got
What's
running?
up?
Is it a hot tag?
What's up, dude? What you doing? Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it.
My mom just told me it was your birthday. I was like,
What? Yeah, it's my birthday today. I appreciate it, Bubs. Thank you so much.
Well,
Hey, you want Slim Jim?
what game is on your shirt?
thank you.
Hey.
Kung Fu.
It's let me get you closer. It's Kung Fu,
Super
but it's
kick.
my face.
Ah, I got
Oh,
you.
That's cool as
great.
shit.
It's
That
is
it's a super kick EC3 party.
Hell yeah.
Because like I said, I wrestled him the next year, and like wasn't in love with the match, but at the same time, like I got to wrestle EC3.
So you said you're in Canton, Georgia?
I'm in Kennesaw, Georgia, but
Okay.
it's right next to Canton. It's right next to Canton.
Yeah, I'm about 2 hours from there.
Okay. Southern
Okay.
Honor runs in the building we train in. Last weekend we were there. We get there, and Jimmy Wang Yang and Buff Bagwell are there training some people. We're like, I didn't know this shit was open to everybody. But Jimmy Wang Yang left, and his daughter and all the other trainees. But Buff Bagwell and his niece stayed there and watched us train, and he was like, "I love what y'all doing, brother. Y'all are doing so good. I appreciate you letting me watch." I was like, "We appreciate you being here and like putting us over." Like Buff Bagwell doesn't get enough credit, and I'm mad about that.
Buff said you got the stuff.
Wow.
You met the good Buff. When I met Buff, it was back when he was in his addiction, so I didn't get to meet the real Buff Bagwell. I hate that I missed it.
Well, he's fighting. He's still fighting it now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really close to a lot of people that are affiliated or in DDPY, and Diamond Dallas Page pretty much tried to do the same thing for him they did for Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
And it's helping, but Buff is a little more, buff.
Well, see, I met Buff right after when he broke his neck the first time.
Oh, so he's on those opioids.
Yes, it was bad. Yeah, that's when I met Buff, and he was.
I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
All righty.
I can still hear y'all though.
Oh no, we can't talk shit.
Oh, we gonna talk shit. Damn it!
I shouldn't have said anything. I want to hear.
Mike, we talk shit on Mike every time.
Nice guy, but a piece of shit.
Pizza shit.
Mm-hmm. What's up, kitty?
Where's Lord Bankston wrestle now?
He wrestles everywhere. He's in LA right now, so he might be having some Mania matches. But he does a lot of TWE in Chattanooga, and he's all over. He used to wrestle exclusively for Journey Pro out there in St. Louis. He's everywhere. Naptown up in Indianapolis.
Naptown.
I just looked him up when you were saying that, and I'm spelling Bankston a completely different way, but I got it. It's B-E-N-G.
Yeah, B-E-N-G.
There it is.
Yeah,
it's not like
he gets mad at me because I say Bingston sometimes. He was like, it's Bankston. I was like, all right, whatever, dude. Not my name, brother. I'm Stunt Marshall, not Stunt Marshall. So,
right.
There you go.
No relation.
And it sucked for a little bit because, like, I trained at the Nightmare Factory for a little bit, for about like 2 years, and like everybody said, "Are you QT Marshall's illegitimate son?" But first of all, this dude's like 3 years older than me, so I don't think so. Unless his balls dropped in the womb, no. That's another guy that doesn't get too many credit. He doesn't get enough credit.
Is there any talent that you trained with while you were there that, you know, like you either keep in touch with or have, like, you know, kind of gone on?
Well, like, I do keep in contact with a lot of the OGs, like Carly Bravo. That's my dude. He's the infantry. He teams with Sean Dean on AEW and Ring of Honor now. He's a good brother. There's a lot of talent that hasn't made it yet, like James Arrington. They call him the Warden. This dude has the greatest mind for wrestling because he literally makes a move out of nothing. Like, if you look up his TikTok, they'll be like, "Hey, man, that shit doesn't make sense, but it works." That's one good thing about him. He's a very talented individual as well. Yeah, like I said, one of the biggest names that ever came train with us was Shaq.
Oh.
Oh, over that table match?
That was he.
Yeah, I was there for that debacle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Shaq's cool as hell, dude. Shaq, like, we had to move the rings for the showcase, and Shaq helped us move the rings.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool as shit.
I'm just like, bro, like, I appreciate you paying dues, even though you rich as fuck, you know?
So where do we need to move these to? Where are we going to go?
Yeah.
No, I did one whole side himself.
I did take a choke slam from him on a crash pad. That was
cool.
That
dude used to drop like 30-30s in the NBA Finals, man. I'm a Spurs fan, so of course I know about the Lakers. But man, Shaq, I mean, like, that dude from like 99, 2000, 2001.
Oh, problem.
One of the best players I've ever seen.
Yeah, big problem, dude. Yeah, it was like, well, I'm a Heat fan, so like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah. They were out there beating Alonzo Mourning and friends for fun.
I'm a 76ers fan. I get it.
Oh, 7-6. Y'all got a big win last night, though.
Yeah, we needed it.
I'm a Knicks fan. Our best player just went down.
Did you train with Ashley Dambois by chance?
Oh yeah. That's my homie.
Hell yeah.
She's very good people. She actually went to she went here. She went to Florida State.
Probably damn.
Yeah,
I've seen her wrestle in like Pittsburgh. I've seen her wrestle in Atlanta.
She's
Jacksonville.
everywhere, dude. Bro,
like,
I was
everywhere.
I was watching the Christmas special of SmackDown. I see this bitch come out of a present. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And she told nobody. Like, I see her probably like once a week, you know what I'm saying? At that moment, because like she used to room with Bankston. And I like, dude, she's a homie. She's very good.
Well, he's healing my book now, motherfucker. But no, I'm a big fan of Ashley Campbell. I've met her a couple times through like my Pittsburgh friends, but yeah, Kick Out Crew, big fans.
Oh, you like DM, bro? Like I said, she's good, dude. Like, she has everything that it takes,
dude. That's what I was about to say. She is all of it. I don't know why nobody's like picked her up, because to me, she's like, she has a look, she has a skill. Like, I mean, where are they at? You know, like, pick her up, someone.
There's a lot of people on the indies that are like that. Like, I'm surprised no one picked up Warhorse yet.
Yeah.
You're right
that,
about
honestly.
that, though, man. You're right.
Yeah, like
There's so
dude,
much
like
out there.
yeah, there's so much talent. Like oh yeah, we'll give him a shot on Dark. That's it. Like
At least they got that now, though. You didn't used to even have that.
oh, you did. It was NWA Superstars, but they didn't have actual matches, bro. It was literally the Barbarian and the Warlord beating the shit out of people for fucking 10 minutes, dude. Like, bro, like anytime you wanted to watch a good job match, watch NWA before a pay-per-view. Everybody's getting shot down, brother.
Man, that's so true. That is so true.
I remember watching a Warlord and Barbarian tag match. Literally, he beats the dude down to a pulp. He picks him up, and you hear him say, "Stand here, kid." So he goes to hit the rope like a pounce, but instead of pouncing him, he just kicks the shit out of him in the face. Like, ooh, big boot. Like,
and you
just see this man's spine touch. I didn't know that was possible, but his spine touched itself. I was like, all right, dude, never. And I had a match with Barbarian last year, and I'm like, I'm gonna get kicked in the face. I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. So when we wrestled, it was like, all right, I got old Barbarian. Good for me.
What is it about when these indie wrestlers come on like AEW that they have to get the living shit kicked out of them, though? Like the Renegade Twins, for instance, is a great example. They're everywhere, winning everything, and they got the absolute shit kicked out of them.
Dude, well, it's starting to look the other way for them. They're on the way up, but like you know, it like they bring other people in to make their people look good.
Yeah,
that's pretty much the long story short. They're there to make them look good.
I know it's just an over aggressiveness there that I see. That's just like
oh yeah. No, it's no. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Well, if they let somebody, you know, their way of thought, the way I look at it, if they let these indie guys come in and let them hang with them for 10, 15 minutes, it makes their people look bad.
Yeah, that and like also you got a lot of vets probably running that, so there's like it's a rite of passage. You got to pay your dues. You got to do this. You got to do that.
Little they know they've been paying their dues for 10 years somewhere else.
Oh yeah, a lot of exactly. But you're not paying your dues here. It's like, hey, you've been out of company for 30 years. Thank you, Amelia. I appreciate it. Love you. Bye.
If you're not watching video, he's not talking to us.
Yeah.
Man's on fire tonight.
Yeah. My niece and nephew came and wished me happy birthday.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
They're good kids.
So have you ever been the guy that's like, oh, I'm going to rough up this newcomer? Or do you think that's kind of like, it's old?
No,
hat?
It depends on the newcomer, to be honest. But like, when I get in a match with a new person, it's a fresh sheet of paint that I can make a masterpiece out of, or it could be a fresh dog shit. You know what I'm saying? It really depends, because some people like I give matches to, like, you know, hey, we're gonna work. You know, like, this isn't going to be me beating you up for 10 minutes. It's gonna be us working.
Yeah.
And sometimes I regret it, sometimes I don't. But like I remember one time, I think I had him on the show. I wrestled Zach Johnson.
Oh yeah,
I did an interview with him.
Yeah. It was too much beyond his skill set. That's the best way I could put it, because like he's not a bad worker. He's just not at the status but he's not where I'm at as a worker. And it's hard to call stuff with people like that. It's hard to put on matches with people like that, because like they don't get it yet. But no, there's been multiple times where I'm like, yeah, I should have just made you count the lights, because like I'm very giving in the ring. I am very giving in the ring. Like I want to make both of us look good versus me just looking good. Like if both of us look good, it's gonna look like a match. It's gonna look like a competition versus me just going out there, beat, about 1, 2, 3, yeah, I won. Like, and it's not just about us as performers; it's about the people in attendance. Like, they're not here to see a fucking a 10-minute job. They're here to see a good guy overcome a bad guy, and the bad guy finds a way to fucking sneak out with some shit or whatever. And like, it's not just about the wrestler; it's about the people in the crowd.
That's the best way to put it.
Hell yeah!
Perfect.
Oh
yeah, it's yeah. Like I said, like don't get me wrong, I will job someone out. I will make someone count the lights, but at the same time, if I can make it a good match, I will.
Well, because it helps you out, also.
Yeah,
like, you just go out there and just squash or bullshit some dude. Does it really do anything for you? You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't do anything for anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Because who did you beat then? We hear that all the time. Who'd
you ever beat?
Right.
I got that tank top, bro. I did a show at KLT, and Luke Gallows comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, you look good in this tank top." I'm like, "You're right."
Freaking Luke Gallows. Why the hell did they bring him back to WWE, huh?
Oh, brother, filthy cash grab, brother.
Jeez, unbelievable. Bring him out there to do nothing.
Oh no, like he's a good brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he may not be doing shit on TV, but behind the scenes, he's making sure everybody's having a good time. He's making sure that, life is fine. Life is good, That's I remember a story that he told me. He was talking to Seth Rollins or whatever. And Seth asked him, he was like, "Hey, you on the European tour?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Oh, we got to get y'all on. This shit's going to be boring without y'all." And after he told me that story, I was like, I get it. You're a good brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you've given us an hour and a half of your time, brother. I mean, you got other things you got to do? You want to hang out for a little bit longer?
Oh, brother. Like I said, I ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything. Like, I celebrated my birthday yesterday. Shouldn't have, but I did. I gotta wake up tomorrow, go to the gym, then I gotta go to Deep South Pro Wrestling, brought to you by Nick Patrick.
Oh.
So that should be fun. It's in Dalton, Georgia.
What's Nick Patrick like?
Oh, he's a good brother. He gets it. He's been around the business long enough to get it. But I really appreciate working for him. He's like, anytime I come to the back, he's like, "Hey man, thank you. I appreciate you doing that for me." On top of like everything else he does for me for promoting wise, he does a lot, and he's a big name. Like a lot of people are like, "Oh, he's just a referee." I was like, no referee had heat like Nick Patrick. Nobody.
That's Jody's son.
Right? Oh shit! I didn't know my phone was dying.
Uh-oh.
We've all been there.
Anyway, do you got any good jokes, Adam?
I think I got a couple right here.
Let's go ahead into that.
Let's see here.
Sorry, James. I panicked.
Nah, man, walking through a little second. You know what I'm saying? A little comic relief, as they say.
You're good. I got a couple until our guest comes back.
Oh, is this the hottest rising segment in wrestling podcast today? That's right. It is Adam Probama with Waka Waka Waka.
Speaking of hottest, I want to just take this time to say rest in peace. Rest in peace to Boiling Water. You will be missed.
Waka Waka Waka. I like that one.
Missed.
And he's gone, Mr. Marshall.
You can reach him it'll be at the bottom of the screen. Yeah.
It's all
and
good.
He'll be appearing at These dates?
Yeah, I know he'll be at Deep South, and he's doing some stuff for I think it's Deep South and
April 27th versus the Pope.
Let's just tell some jokes, huh?
I can't wait till he shouts back in like, sorry, brother.
He's got new stuff coming up, and he told me about something else. I had to go back and look at it, but I'm using my phone for the
Deep
stuff right
South with Nick Patrick.
How bad did we fuck? What are we doing here?
Let's just tell the jokes.
all right, oh crap, where did my list go? Okay, here we go. All right. 2 peanuts went down the street walking beside each other, and one was assaulted.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a good one.
Assaulted. I can't believe it. Let's see here. Where'd that other one go? I picked out a couple of them, and I can't find them. Oh,
Great.
so I used to run a dating service for chickens, but I was struggling to make hens meet.
Oh man.
well, that's kind of a, hey, we'll just let it go.
So justice is the dish best served cold. If it were served warm, it would just be just water.
Just water.
Yeah,
Just
just
ice.
water.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Little spelling joke there.
Mike's still know what it is.
I'm so slow on that one.
Our buddy Stunt Marshall wouldn't have got that because he slept through English, he said.
Yeah.
So I've been reading this anti-gravity book. I just can't put it down.
That was a good one.
Let's see here.
Mike, the fuck?
Mike must have sent that one
Like
to
one
him.
joke out of 4 every
Mid drink. That one, we almost had a spit take on camera right there.
must have been one.
I knew that one. I just thought it was
I
a
went
good
to
one.
this wedding not too long ago, and it was so beautiful. Even the cake was in tears.
Ooh.
Boom.
Damn.
Waka waka waka.
In tears, you know.
Yeah, I got it.
Mine's only gonna be 2-tier.
Oh, fuck
Yeah, we
off,
have to have,
Devin. God,
and
no
like-
one cares.
Like 200 cupcakes.
Hey, speaking of that, Devin, I still have not got my invitation yet.
Yeah, dick.
No one in our entire wedding party or anyone has got an
I'm good.
invitation.
I got mine.
Brett,
I'm sure Brad did.
Save the postage. Save the postage. Are these an Evite? It'll just go to my spam folder anyway,
Per Erica, I was allowed to invite one of you. No dates. So Brad, you're out.
Brad, you said you're out of vacation days anyways.
Yeah, I'm
so
out.
you can't
Yeah.
go
None
to
of
the
us will be
wrestling
able to
show.
afford it, so she's like, all right, golden.
I still got a week and a half of vacation. What are you talking about?
Mike's going. Are you done,
Flying
Adam?
up to New
Hey,
York?
hey, Devin, can I crash on your couch?
got an
Sure,
extra
I'll be an hour and a half away.
You can take care of the cats, Mike.
Yeah.
All
Or
nine.
Or
of
when
six
the
of them.
grandma comes a knocking, huh? Or
Yeah,
she'll probably be an hour
yeah.
away too, though, right?
that's
My
a
grandma's got
Grandma
a
comes
broken foot
knocking.
right now.
No, grandma, they aren't here. But you know who is? Me.
Oh no. I don't want to call Mike grandpa. Adam, please tell us another joke, man.
Well, do y'all know why balloons are so expensive?
Why?
Inflation.
Ooh,
so easy. I couldn't think of it.
I was thinking they're
Nice.
not that expensive.
What do you call a hippie's wife? Mississippi.
Mississippi.
That's for Palm Water Dave.
Oh, great.
Mississippi roots.
Damn. Shout out.
I don't count. I don't lost count because I didn't number these.
That's
I got
plenty.
these off a different place.
Shout out to Palm Water and Amy and JD and all the great work they're doing over there.
Yeah, I love that they're releasing episodes the same day as us.
Boy, that was
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Amy. What else is new?
We got-
Stepping all over me again. It's all good.
Damn.
Speaking of releasing episodes and dad jokes, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, let's just leave the bro code zips out of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
as well, it's not recorded, but when this comes
he's
out,
back, bro. He's back.
There we go.
Never mind.
He had to get his phone charged.
when this episode comes out, it already happened. There is a reveal video me and him just did.
There you go.
The gender reveal. Y'all are having a baby.
Congrats.
Something like that, yeah.
There he is.
Welcome back.
Hey!
I'm back, brother.
Hey, better.
He kicked out at 2. He kicked out at 2.
Yeah.
Always up, brother.
Well, hey, that is like our little tagline. You're like, hey, when life gets you down, just kick out at 2. That's kick out crew.
It's a funny story about kicking out at 2.
Tell it. It's your show.
When I was living down in Columbus, Georgia, I was sleeping. Good night sleep, whatever. And literally, I woke up kicking out.
Ooh.
But I kicked out with such force, I punched a hole in the wall.
In the wall?
Yeah, in the wall. Because, my bed was against the wall then. You know, like in the corner of a room. And literally, I kicked out, and it was like, poof. I woke up. Like, I didn't wake up then. I kicked out, but I didn't wake up then. I woke up, my hands in the wall. I was like, can't get tapped out with my hands up, brother.
I'm going to start using that. And when you do kick out at 2, you kick out so hard, like Stunt Marshall did. You fucking booted a hole in the wall, baby.
No, that was a fist. It wasn't a boot,
like, you kick out so hard at 2 that just like Stunt Marshall, you fucking knock a hole in the wall.
I don't know who was going against Bush back in '99, but we're gonna win this thing. Yeah.
Not only are we gonna go to New York, Tom Harkin. I like Chappelle too, and we're gonna go to Cancun on spring break.
Yeah. I know y'all hate Donnie, but I was talking to Donnie. I was like, hey man, I'm gonna start into my promos with I'm gonna win this thing. And he was just like, if you do that, motherfucker. I was like, oh, what?
I will say it didn't work too good for Howard Dean when he did it, so I don't know if that'd be the best.
Oh, it's Howard Dean. Yeah, you know his name. Fuck.
Oh, hey, man. That was back in the day.
I used to love Donnie Primetime to cut a promo on me.
Oh shit, man. He does that to a lot of people.
Well, I come to New South to help sponsor the guy, and he cuts a promo on me.
I don't care who's paying money.
Right.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I usually cut a promo on Donnie Primetime all the way back. Because, anytime I do New South, he lives off of I-20, and that's on the way. So I meet up with him, and then I ride with him. But usually I'm upset about what has happened that night. Shoot. And I'm just over here cutting promos. Like, why the fuck, blah, 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 blah. And you just over here like, yeah, Stunt Marshall. Tell me how you feel. I was like, I will, damn it.
So every week, Stunt, I do a thing, or most weeks I do a thing called Rant and Stanton. That's my last name. And I bitch about something, right?
All right.
Well, I'm going to do something
every week.
I'm going to do something opposite this week. I'm going to do the opposite of Rant and Stanton because you're here. And because you're here, we're going to keep it positive, all right?
Oh, so damn it.
Usually this is what I do. I tell a story.
I'm wearing the Bob Marley shirt, man. Had to take positive with all this hate here.
Unfortunately, they're always true stories all the time. All right. And I don't even exaggerate. They are true stories. Shit just happens to me. But we're going to tell something positive. I pretty much live a simple life. I'm married. I got 3 kids. I go to the grocery store every freaking Friday. So Friday, I'm at the grocery store doing my thing. I buy my groceries. I'm in the car. And then I drive to the gas station. What do I do at the gas station? Put gas in my car and buy a lottery ticket every single Friday.
You're one of them motherfuckers.
So I bought a lottery ticket today, and I did not win.
Yeah, I never. So I pull into the gas station and I start checking my pockets. I'm like, oh shit. I check in my back. No, it's not there. I pull the car over. I go in the back. I'm going through all the bags, all of them. My wallet ain't there. My wallet is not in my pocket. It's not in my back pocket. It's not in the bags.
You need a fanny pack, brother.
Shit. Listen, I ain't a millionaire, but I'm a hundredaire. at least, right? So
Beethoven reference.
So I am sweating. Because that's your whole life in there, man. That's your license. That's your credit cards.
He knows he lost the custom wallet.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, dude. I lost everything. Thank God the bars know me in Jacksonville, or else I would be fucked.
And that's what I'm getting at. All of a sudden, my phone rings, and it's Giant, not Giant Eagle, Giant, the grocery store, calling me. And I say, please tell me you have my wallet. And they say, we do. So I drive back there, and I go to the service desk. And the girl I love, my favorite cashier, because she's quick, and she gets it done quick. And I don't mean that, and I don't mean it like that, James.
I know. Yeah. I work at a grocery, type of store, so I get you.
And she hands it to me, and she says that the guy that pushes the grocery carts in picked it up and brought it in. Credit cards in there, cash in there, everything's in there.
Stole all of your loose change out of it. And then
Must be nice, brother.
In a world that we live in, where people rob you, they pick your pocket. This guy found my wallet on the ground of the parking lot, picked it up, did the right thing, turned it in. They called me up. They looked me up under my bonus card.
I was about to say, how the hell they know your number?
Bonus card, my license. They typed it in. Is he a regular
boner card?
That's not. It's his favorite cashier because he lost his boner card.
And the opposite happened this week. Good things happened. We'll go to Rant Stanton, but to put over the kid, say thank you very much, and thank you to Giant. And there are still good people in this world.
No,
did you give him a reward? Did you give him like $50 or anything?
Did you give him the number to your boner card?
I already have the number.
Back to you, James.
Well, I'm glad you have a frequent boner card. Hey.
Every time you get a boner, they just
go.
Oh, there's another boners, one. You're gonna get one free.
Look at that. It's still going, huh?
Every fourth boner's free.
They talk more shit about this than when I'm ranting.
Did your wife have to sign for that card?
Oh, good one. Way too late.
Because you didn't bring the hate, right?
The last 10 minutes.
That's great.
So
So are we, how bad did we fuck up WrestleMania? What are we doing here?
So this is what Mike's idea was. This is Mike's idea. Obviously, as this airs, WrestleMania has happened. However, we know it hasn't.
Spoiler, Stunt Marshall.
What?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Mike is going to do is he's going to ask us for our predictions, but what this means is, how bad did the crew fuck up?
Oh.
And we would like you to be a part of this stunt while he goes around and asks us who we think. If that all right with you?
I'm down.
All right.
So all I'm going to do is give you the matches. You tell me who thinks is going to win.
Make sure you're writing them down, Mike.
I'm going to. Pen paper right here. Boom. Got it.
Shit.
Okay.
Did you get them Slim Jims from Warhorse?
that was my pick.
Every time I'm just waiting on a snap, like just a loud ass.
Slim Jim and a handshake, brother.
And then you with like the frilly jackets and the cowboy hats, like, hey.
At the New South show, as soon as he gets in the ring, just swarms of Slim Jims just hit the ring.
Bro.
Slim Jims everywhere.
I was so mad, bro. I was so mad. I was like, I've been wrestling here for a year. I didn't get Slim Jims. I didn't get streamers. Like, what the hell, man?
I mean, it's the big Slim Jims too, like the big packs. Just
the mega.
I saw somebody throw a damn box of Slim Jims in the ring too.
Bro. And the big one's like $1.79 a piece, bro. That's shit. That's
love
love right there.
They covered the ring.
He went to Costco or Sam's Club or BJ's and got him the bonus pack.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So here we go with how bad the crew fucked up.
Make sure you use our guests first.
I'm going to. So we got night one. And I don't know the order of the matches, but I'm going to go with
just posted the order of the matches if you stay on.
I got the nights. I don't know.
You're the best. Professional podcast, brother. Professional
top 100. Man. Top 100.
Night one.
Brother. Yeah.
The multi-man tag team match. We got Braun Strowman, Ricochet versus Street Profits. Alpha Profits.
Street profiling? All right.
Yeah, whatever they are. The Alpha Alpha, Deva, whatever they are.
What the fuck, dude?
Alpha Academy.
They're not booked.
Yeah, Academy. I just pronounced it on here. I just wrote it down real quick. And
I'm
Viking
done.
Raiders.
You did not pronounce it, brother.
And Viking Raiders.
After street profiling, man. It's off, bro.
He's sober. That's the bad part. He's sober.
That's my problem.
Right,
so
shit.
you said Braun
right.
Strowman and Ricochet versus the Viking Raiders versus the
Street
Street Profits
Profilers.
versus
And
Street
Alpha
Profits
Academy.
and Alpha Academy.
Academatics.
Got it.
Street
I just
profilers.
put I just put SP for Street.
Go ahead,
Profits.
Dude, the Street Profits are legit, man.
So
They are. I'm glad to see
Marshall.
Montez Ford back in action.
Stunt Marshall, who do you think's gonna win that one?
It's probably gonna be the Street Profits. If I'm not capping. Over the last two showings of both of them, I don't know if you know this, but like, Dawkins got the Jannetty name for him because you know when there's a tag team, there's always a Sean or a Jannetty.
Yeah.
And like, he won Most Improved this year because he's not trying to be Jannetty. Like, Dawkins is the truth, bro. Like, I watched him versus what's his name? Priest, Damian Priest. I'm about to say Adam Priest, but it was him versus Damian Priest, and that match it was Raw probably a month ago, 2 months ago, before the Chamber.
There was the chamber qualification match.
Yeah, him versus Priest, and like, dude, Dawkins fucking killed it, dude. Like, he did this cartwheel at the beginning of the match where he hopped over him and still made the cartwheel. I'm just like, I need to learn to do this. And I tried so many times in training, I couldn't get it. But I think the Street Pop is going to get it because, like, they're next up. They are selling merch. They're doing the damn thing. But a dark horse in the race, not a dark horse, but like second runner up, will probably be Ricochet and Strowman.
Okay. That's who I got. It's Braun Strowman and Ricochet. Devin, who do you got?
I actually got a different team. I'm going to say the Viking Raiders. They've been destroying everyone on SmackDown. Honestly, every time they've lost, it's been by disqualification or a count out. Neither of them have actually gotten pinned in literally since they've returned. So I can't see them losing by getting pinned or submitted. So I take them as the winners.
Literally got pinned last week.
Love it.
On SmackDown.
Boom.
All
Where
right.
did we fuck up?
Great call, Devin.
That one's still recorded. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
All right, Mr.
It
Stanton.
doesn't matter
Who
to
do
me.
you got?
I'm gonna go with the Street Profits, but then but this is for nothing. Like the match is for nothing. There's no stakes. So after that,
they're zero.
No, don't they get a tag title
no,
match?
that has not been announced. And guess what? It's well over by now. I love it saying this shit. But I'm gonna say that the after they win, the Street Profits break up.
Oh, okay.
And then Montez Ford goes solo.
Well,
I hope not.
I don't think they will win and they go solo. I think they had to take the L and go solo. No one's like, oh yeah, we won. We're doing good. Let's break up.
Yeah, that's true. But you know who did that once was the Shield.
Right.
The night that Roman said he had leukemia, they won the titles and broke up. That's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Well, bro, I've been wrestling with cancer for 4 years now. Fuck them.
Yeah. James, who do you got?
Well, hopefully the Street Profits, I would assume, because I think Montez Ford is I like Dawkins too. I don't know why the hate, but I like Montez Ford, and I think he's the athleticism of him combined with Dawkins, I think it's a damn good tag team. I would hate to see them split up, but I know that Montez is, due for better because that dude is super athletic. He jumps out of the frame when he does his shit, man. That trips me out every time.
No shit. Adam?
Dawkins,
go ahead.
Ford is the truth. He is the truth, man. He's a super athletic mofo. And a lot of people don't know this about him. He served in the Marine Corps.
Hey.
Military.
I work on a military base, so I'm all about that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
What
Adam,
military
who do you
base?
got?
I work at Patrick.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Was that Air Force Base or Naval Station?
Well, it's Space Force Base now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You do not work on a military installation.
Yes, I do.
They tell you that, brother.
All right, Bama, who do you got?
Street Profits, because I think they'll go over on Alpha Academy because they will be arguing the whole time because Otis will be too busy looking for Maxine Dupree, so
Don't blame him.
they'll get beat by the Street Profits.
I just got a question here. I got one question here. Why do you call this mofo Bama? He got a Georgia hat on.
Yeah, no, man, we go through this every week.
He's Adam from Bama.
Because I live in
He roots for
Alabama.
the Georgia Bulldogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
cool, man. I'm a
not
Florida
too-
State fan in Georgia, so yeah, I get it.
I'm not your usual Alabama person that lives in Alabama because everybody's in Alabama, Auburn. I like either one of them. I like Georgia Bulldogs.
Man,
Okay.
Not just because they've been winning here lately. I've been a Georgia Bulldog fan since let's see here.
Forever.
2019. Look
that
out.
SEC championship got away from us, brother.
Since David Pollock was the defensive end before he became a commentator.
Fucking David
Mm.
Pollock out here name dropping.
Oh, word. Well, I was a Work Done fan before we became a fucking Falcon, so.
There you go.
Yep, Tampa
Yeah.
Bay.
Actually, my sister graduated from Florida State, and my brother graduated from UF in the same year.
Oh shit.
I went to both graduations. I like the Florida State one better, and I was like, yeah, I'm a Knoll, and I'm a quarter Seminole. A lot of people don't know that.
All right, so next we have father versus son, Rey Mysterio versus Dominic.
Oh, Dominic's winning for sure.
So Stunts.
Unfortunately.
Dominic's winning and he's changing his
Dominic.
name to Dominic Guerrero and going on a
Oh,
heel.
I wish, bro. He's looking more
That would be
like
good.
Eddie these days.
I'm
Like,
kind of
I
there. There's a
agree.
reason he's growing that out, man. I mean, they're doing it right under our eyes and we're not paying attention.
well, I really think that Ray had to adopt Dominic as a kid because
Here coming up.
Eddie's a piece of shit, but fucking great wrestler, not a dad figure.
There you go.
Damn.
Brad.
I'm going with Dominic, and then, like I said, Ray retires.
Okay.
Not
Devin.
ready for the booyaka to hang it up.
First off, screw you, Brad, because the Viking Raiders haven't wrestled in 3 weeks, and the last time
were
they
on
wrestled, they
SmackDown
won.
and lost, or Raw. One of them, they lost.
But
Are you
He
looking
got
over
a
here
four-man
Googling shit?
tag, and he took
yeah,
Yeah, he
Oh.
also told us Jim Ross didn't commentate another match
he got pinned.
7 years before he actually did. You know,
I know what he's saying. As a tag team, they were part of a 4-man. I get it, Devin, but the guy took the freaking L, and freaking shoulders were on the mat. And as our friend Stunt Marshall says, staring at the lights.
Yeah, count him, brother.
counting the lights.
all right. Well, Rey
Count 'em.
Mysterio is going to win at WrestleMania. He's going to beat
Ooh.
the hell out of his son.
Whoa, hot take.
And I think
Okay.
that Dom is going to have some sort of disqualification or something. I feel like this
There
feud,
better not be.
it's
I think
this
Carrie
feud's
is
ending
gonna
at
get
SummerSlam.
involved.
Oh, the feud
Because,
is
like,
SummerSlam.
They didn't pay that off. They didn't pay that off at all.
True.
He has nothing at WrestleMania.
Well,
Yeah,
I got a
there's
question
something
for
there.
y'all. What's y'all favorite Rey Mysterio feud?
Eddie
Come
Guerrero.
on, man, Eddie.
You
Batista.
can't say anything but Eddie Guerrero right
Bro,
here.
fucking Kane, bro. Him and Kane, like freshly
What?
unmasked Kane, he's like, you're a coward. You hide behind a mask. This is when Kane was enunciating every fucking word. Like, he was using all of his mouth. to
You
talk.
hide behind the
And-
mask, which I just lost mine.
Yeah, dude, you're a coward. Like that was probably the best one that I like, because like I always been a huge fan of Kane, like a very huge fan of Kane. Kane was the shit in my book. Like, oh, you're not really burned? Cool. You're wearing a tank top. Oh, you took your mask off? Cool. You're still cool with me, bro. Fuck it. But he went to that feud with Rey Mysterio, and like that's like one of the first times I got to see Kane's promo skills.
Okay.
It was really, really fucking good. Cause like because the year before I had to witness the Kane and Rooney. Fucking. But the next year I was just like, bro, like you got all your heat back. You're winning. You're golden. Fuck them.
I don't know. Rey Mysterio, Dean Malenko, when he was in the feud with Chris Jericho for the Cruiserweight title was real good.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's a good one too.
So, Adam, who do you got in this match?
I say Dominic wins. Either he wins or he pulls off Ray's mask. And then they end up having a mask versus career match.
James?
I would assume it's going to be Dominic winning and retiring Ray, and that way Ray gives him the the push or whatever.
That's what I'm going for too. Is Dominic.
If there is some fuckery, I guess I could see it going to SummerSlam, but I really do feel like this is Ray trying to put his son like as much as he can,
Well, yeah, I feel that. But
there's no heat. Like it's really not built that well.
Yeah, exactly. Because he was in a feud with Karrion Kross for 2 months, and then fucking boom.
They have more heat on the holiday run-ins. Yeah. They have more heat on those. That's
kind of good.
Story.
That's why I think it's going to SummerSlam because I think we need a career match or a match.
Yeah, because if Dom wins, or if Ray wins, oh no, fuck it. If Ray wins, Dominic's gonna get desperate. Like, you know what? Blah 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 blah. If you beat me, I'll hang my boots up. If I beat you, you hang your boots up, type of thing.
Oh, what if there is some roll-up type deal, and then Dominic's like, "That's bullshit. I could beat you." Like, oh yeah, and then they do that like the stipulation.
That's true.
Be good.
All right. Our next one, we got Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul.
Yeah, Seth all day.
Seth has to win that.
Seth, you think Seth's going to win that one?
Logan Paul's lost the last two. He's winning.
Logan Paul.
I was going to say, Logan Paul's been undefeated. You think, Devyn, you
say contract's up that day.
That don't mean shit.
He's going to knock out Seth Rollins.
Why would you have him beat Seth Rollins, multi-time champion, like probably, top
SummerSlam, bro? That would be the hottest feud of the summer.
Yeah.
Well, I would assume he is going to re-sign because everybody jacked him off after that Saudi Arabia show. So we're not going to see the last of him for a minute.
No offense to him. I'm glad he's doing good. He's successful. Fuck him. Because, like, he wasn't out here grinding. Like, he grinded at something else, and then he became like, oh, I'm just going to do this. Like, you're a terrible fighter. That's why you became a pro wrestler. You're a terrible comedian. That's why you became a professional wrestler. Your brother sucks too. That's why you became a professional wrestler. But like, he's not out here in the streets. He's not like, I probably have within a year spans, I probably have like 180 to 200 matches a year. This dude wrestles 3 times a year.
Right.
I've always wondered this.
Yeah, fuck him, dude. Fuck him.
Like, he hasn't done the handshake and hot dog bullshit. He
hasn't. He
he's right there.
He put one ring together or nothing.
Right, he's blessed. I'm not hating on that. He made a success otherwhere, so that's why he's able to cross over to this fucking Dominion. But I don't like it. I don't respect it. So,
do you think it's taking a spot away from someone?
Oh, bro. Anytime I see a terrible worker or a worker past his prime on a show, I'm like, you're just taking spots from someone else.
I kind of feel like he is kind of taking. I mean, granted, hey, not saying he's a bad wrestler, but it is kind of like, man, this is like.
Bro, he's only
taking a top spot from somebody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is WrestleMania.
He's only been paired like
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke should be there. Fucking, there's a lot of other workers that should be there.
Could you say the same thing about John Cena though?
Now, yes. Now, yes, but at the same time, Cena knows what it's like. Cena has broke down rings. Cena came from OVW.
Mm-hmm.
He's done a lot, but Logan's done none of that. He's done none of that. that's just like saying like, oh, Hulk Hogan came back in 05. Should we respect him? Of course. He did a lot. You know what I'm saying? Cena's done a lot for the industry. A lot of people don't know. He made more money than Hulk Hogan off of wrestling, not just off his movies deal, off of fucking wrestling.
And he's a good person.
He's very generous. He's a very giving person, and I do love that and respect about him. Very good person, but like, Logan Paul ain't that person. He piece of shit.
Yeah. It's like, if you look at it last year, Seth Rollins was in the ring with Cody, which Cody is at the main event now. And then this year is Logan Paul. Why?
Yeah, but Seth Rollins, somebody that can have a good match with anybody. So he can have a good match.
Exactly.
There's plenty of other people he can have a good match with.
I think Seth Rollins right now is more popular than anybody in the WWE.
Oh,
I agree.
Seth Rollins hasn't had a significant title run in a while. And he's still the most over person.
He don't need a title. And this character, I'm loving this character.
Feud, I guess. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. I'm loving this character that he has.
Yeah. Well, he's not he got willed back into being a babyface. He didn't do anything.
True.
He was just working. He was just working, dude.
The song, everything.
I'm picking Seth Rollins on this one. Brad?
I said Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Not because I want it. I'm just picking.
James?
I'm actually gonna go with Seth, but
you go James. Seth.
I don't know.
Going with your heart.
Yeah, that's a straight up fuck Logan Paul vote. You know.
Unfortunately, the WWE will let Logan Paul go over because Seth Rollins can lose and it won't hurt him.
Absolutely right.
That's very true.
And the fact that Logan Paul will probably bitch if he loses.
Can't wait to see how these
this big guy in. Why would they bring him in just to lose? So Seth Rollins can take the L and it won't hurt him.
And he's probably going to do some spot that has Twitter fucking jacking off like it did with him and Ricochet.
Oh no! Jake's going to get involved probably.
Yeah,
that'd be good. That's a good call.
He's on a losing streak. Who knows?
All right,
so next ass whooped by Tommy Fury, but he'll get involved.
Yeah.
So now he'll be a pro wrestler and take a job from someone that needs it.
Yep, that's right. He'll go. He's going to go to AEW.
And they'll keep Ali on the undercard and then let these fucking Paul brothers just wrestle.
Mike, will you pick the next one?
I'm trying. We got Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus versus Damage Control. Stunt Marshall.
I think Damage Control is gonna not go over. I think the trio is going to go over, but I don't know if you noticed
Becky, Lita, and Trish.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed this in their last fucking interview, but the interviewer said, "How does it feel to play second fiddle to someone else now?" Trish didn't answer that question.
Yeah,
Lita did. So I think Trish is either gonna like turn on them there or turn on them at Backlash. And then it's going to set up a match for SummerSlam.
Yep, Becky Trish is SummerSlam.
There you go.
Becky's been wanting that, and I think she's going to get it.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. My answer is the same as his. Those three are going to win. Trish is going to turn.
Yeah.
And she still looks roll tide to this day.
Oh, absolutely. Damage Control is going to win because it makes no sense.
She has no teeth?
Damage Control because I don't think it makes sense for the other ones to win.
So do you think Trish turns heel and Damage Control wins then?
I'm just saying Damage Control wins. I don't know what's going to happen with the heel thing.
It didn't make sense for them to win the titles, but they did.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's happened.
They're going to get the feel-good moment at WrestleMania and then lose at the next pay-per-view.
All right, I'm picking Damage Control.
Devyn.
Bitch, you piece of shit.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome to Brad's show, right, James?
Yeah,
it's Brad.
I plugged my phone into a charger for this.
You weren't sure if you were coming back.
Hey, man, keep it rolling, brother.
I think Becky, Trish, and Lita are winning this, and then I think that actually Damage Control is going to turn on Bailey. Bailey's gonna send her alone.
Sadly, none of this has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really a run out.
Those are our answers that are going to really age well. You know.
At least we're saying it this time.
Yeah.
And Adam?
Becky and them win because they're not going to bring the Hall of Famers back to WrestleMania to lose.
5 guys can't be wrong.
And I'm going to go with y'all with Becky leading.
Not y'all, not me.
Well, besides Brad, but nobody cares about Brad.
You're not you all, brother.
So now we got.
Yeah, we're doing the whole card, huh?
Oh, we're going down the whole card. Could be the main event for night one. The Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary.
I think Kevin and Sami are gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
I really do, because that's gonna be the first dismantle towards the bloodline. Like, they don't have titles. And if you watch wrestling closely, when Jay did the whole hug before he fucking whooped his ass, you see a look of shock on Sami Zayn's face at what he's saying. So I think that's the first part to get the ball rolling, and then the next night, whatever.
Okay. Brad, who do you got?
I got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. They didn't come this far to lose.
Adam.
The Canadian Connection.
Okay. Devin.
Actually, I think the Usos are retaining in this one.
Love it, Devin. Fight the power, buddy.
James.
I love favorite flavor.
So here we go. So if Cody is winning, so the Usos are retaining, and then the Usos are going to tell Roman, you are the weakest link in this.
Boom.
Goodbye.
Oh, I love it.
I think it's
Yeah.
But I also, because a part of me wants to believe that KO is turning on Sammy too.
Yeah, because you're mean. You're mean.
You think KO's joining the bloodline?
No,
Nope.
I just think he's going to turn on Sammy.
So wait, we got this here. James said KO is joining the bloodline.
No,
KO is now an honorary
He
youth.
just said that he's turning on Sammy, and then we're going to have
Kevin Uso, baby.
37.
Damn, he's a who?
Here's the thing.
Yep.
Sammy, not world champion. KO, America's greatest cover band. Boom. If you have a move that Kevin Owens likes, he'll do it. He does the stunner. He does the swanton. He does the roll-up powerbomb. I mean, what other badass move is KO?
And as our friend Thrillbilly Silas Mason said,
he can do the spear.
Great match
the Superman punch. I mean, come on. This one anymore. He can do rock bottom.
He said, "Great match with a treadmill." Ooh.
I'm going.
Yeah,
with
Thrillbilly
Usos.
Silas had some words about Kevin Owens that is very awesome.
Does he not like him?
Recently called him out.
Yeah, pretty much like keep that indie shit on the indies, fucking like all this stuff. I don't know. Like, listen to last week's
back and listen.
But from here, that's a lot of shit to talk for someone that's signed. Like, don't get me wrong, being signed to the NWA is great. It's a good step. But like, all right. So say if you start a job, all right, you get assistant manager, right? You don't talk shit about the GM.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like,
but it was in reference to a match. He brought up a spot, and Kevin Owens just like did something else, and he was like, "Dude, just fucking like do it and like end it. Don't do this indie like bullshit." Something like that. I don't remember the exact words, but yeah, I'm with. Here's my thing. I'm told I'm supposed to like Kevin Owens. Still waiting on the fact where I do like Kevin Owens, but it just seems like I'm kind of being force-fed. Like, oh, he's a good wrestler, James. You're supposed to like him. There's a million good wrestlers out there. I mean, I give a fuck about liking him. Hell, Baron Corbin's a good wrestler, and everybody hates him. But he's the dude that goes out there and does the job every time.
He's a good worker, not a good wrestler.
But yeah, like I'm tired of KO and Sammy. That's just me. I do like the Sammy storyline with the bloodline. That has been cool shit. But there's no real payoff. Is he really going to beat Roman and like fucking take their title and do all these press meetings and all that stuff? Like, no, you're not going to have Ginger Fidel out there doing all this shit. Like, you're going to have Roman out there.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you remember when he was Ginger Fidel for like 8 months?
He was wearing the fucking the fatigues.
Yeah, he's coming out there in green, and I was like, okay, sir.
Dude, I fuck with that Sammy. Sammy, like, no matter what position Sami Zayn's in, he always makes it work.
That's good for him. Doesn't mean I have to cheer it. Like that's
that's 100% true. That's 100% true. But he's doing his job.
Agreed. As a heel, most of the time he's a heel doing this shit. I'll boo him out. I'll boo his ass out of the building every day.
Wait. You didn't like the heart of NXT Sami Zayn?
I did not watch that.
You didn't watch? Oh man, did you like El Generico?
All right, so yeah, James is he did not watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, you only watched the E.
Well, see here.
You got an AEW sign behind you, bro. You watch that shit too?
I wouldn't say I'm fair weather, but I definitely haven't kept up with there was a good 15-year gap. I did not watch wrestling.
But he loves New South.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All I'm saying, hey, everything I've seen from New South, love it. That's real shit.
We absolutely love it.
Yeah. I don't get paid to say nothing. Like
if you click on the Stunt Marshall tab,
these comments are free.
You'll love it.
All right. Next we have Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley.
Oh, Rhea, all day. Like, she needs to get her win back from the proverbial Hulk Hogan said.
Agree.
I gotta get my win back, brother. Bring in fucking Ultimate Warrior. I'm gonna job his ass out.
Well, but this is also a Judgment Day. You got to think about this. Like, if Dominic wins, because then we got Finn. We got all kinds of stuff going on.
Finn's losing the edge all day.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's another pick for you, Mike.
Well, we're not there yet. That's night 2.
Oh,
boy. No. Finn's,
we'll get there in 45 minutes.
Finn's doing the job to fucking edge. But it's going to be a great match. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, Rhea, like, no matter what the storyline is, Rhea Ripley needs this. Like, if she loses to Charlotte again, what's her credibility like? Like,
you're right.
True.
I agree.
That is true.
So I agree.
She looks like
Stunt.
a +1 to the Judgment Day if she loses.
I agree with
+1 to the locker room.
You going with Rhea, Brad?
Totally disagree with him about Finn. Just so you know, and not that we're not.
Okay, we're not there. We're not there yet.
We're talking about that, Mike.
Okay, so you're going with Rhea, right?
Yeah, Rhea.
Brad with Rhea.
Down. Brad, Rhea. RHEA.
Devyn Darling.
Rhea
Like
Ripley.
I spelled it.
Stunt pretty much said everything possible for this one, honestly.
I
Rhea's got to
agree.
win. She's got to get her title
Adam?
back.
Look at that picture right there. Rhea Ripley.
We can't see it. Okay. And James.
Well, it's
you make this a
WrestleMania,
tweet?
so Charlotta is going to be. I think Charlotta is going to.
Ooh. James.
I think it
Charlotte
should be
Scarlett.
Rhea. Don't get me wrong. I think it should be her. But if you want me to put down my money, I would say Charlotte's winning. Just because it's WrestleMania.
And now the main event, or the first match, maybe. We don't know yet. John Cena versus Austin Theory.
It is the first match.
I know it's the first match. I'm saying it was my main event. My main event, their first match.
Oh, jeez.
Fucking.
Do you know which one's the main event? The
Yeah,
one you sit down and watch.
I think they said Charlotte.
Yeah, the one you sit down and watch is the main event. So shut up.
Play my fucking
Stunt Marshall.
trumpets.
All right, we're good.
Oh no. The fuck?
Oh, he went off real quick.
Okay.
He's there.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Got a leak in the bathroom.
I just saw a black and white
I ain't
picture.
leaving yeah. I want to blow my nose on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, stop doing cocaine then.
Well, hey, man. It's so cheap in Florida, bro. You know this.
You know,
do
I know
cocaine
that you
for
know
a
this.
podcast.
I meant that he's a Florida resident, Brad.
If you look at it right here, man, it's the
Yeah,
cream. The cream is the coke.
The cream is the crop.
That booger sugar.
Oh yeah, brother.
It's
You think we're over here acting normal? No, we're coke.
the cream of the crop.
No, but Austin Theory's retaining.
Okay.
Because I don't see Cena doing another 3 months of Cena Open challenges, but It could change. It could change. Nobody knows. But like, I've personally like I know Austin Theory, and there's no point of Cena winning. Like, Cena's coming in to put over this talent and make him look good. And anything I know about Austin Theory, like, he trained at WA4 here in Georgia, in Atlanta. And we were on plethora of shows together, from FIP to WrestleMania to whatever. And he always told me, he's like, hey, man, one day I'm going to main event WrestleMania.
Well, I guess the first match is close enough.
Well, either way, that's a main event. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are going to pay to see that. That's how you get people from going to concessions in the first match. And I guarantee you it's going to be a good match, because like Theory has everything. Theory is the body, he's the mouth, he's the mind. He does a lot. And a lot of people don't give him enough credit, because he is so freaking good in the ring. Like, not just like making himself look better, but he makes other people look better. He makes a shitty scenario look better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, golden egg.
Dude, yeah. Or just him being Gargano's lackey for like 6 months was like, it still put him over.
Them being Ghostface.
Killer. But yeah, I'm going with Theory.
Okay.
Like I said, there's no room for Cena. Like, Cena's doing movies.
Brad.
Experion commercials.
Cena has no reason to win this match. He's not coming back to defend it.
He's a centaur now, isn't he?
Mystical beast from the Middle East.
He ain't defending it.
Adam, who do you think?
Oh, it's Austin Theory.
Oh, man.
All day, Austin Theory, baby.
Devyn.
All right. So I think John Cena's winning. And I think the Monday after on Raw, he's hosting the John Cena Open Challenge, and Braun Breaker's winning the United States Championship.
Oh!
That's a good call. That's a good call.
These are ridiculous predictions for something that's already happened.
Yeah, Raw already happened too.
That's a nice one.
I like it though.
Yeah, I like it too.
I like that. Yes, I do.
Wait,
James.
just be like him versus Cena, you know?
Yeah.
Owens versus Cena.
Hey, what better way to pass the torch to old Brawny Braun? I mean, not really pass the torch, but get him, that elevated.
Right
than,
there.
Like fighting Cena.
Kick it off.
For everybody's favorite KO, right?
And Braun is losing. Braun is losing at NXT.
Yeah, it's Carmelo Hayes.
I agree.
Strap.
We're not talking about NXT. We're talking about WrestleMania. Night one. Right now.
Sorry, Mike.
I don't know. The
Don't
fact
go
that
off
this
a
is
script.
an opening match, I kind of think Cena may fuck around and win this. It's an opening match. It's not it's not headlining night one. So by the time all of WrestleMania happens, you'll kind of forget the fact that like, and this disassociates, Theory to do something else.
I understand.
Wow.
I'll go right back. I'll agree with that for a second, but I think if you were at the end of the night, it's different. I think the beginning of the match, it's okay to lose.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter about sending people home happy.
Well, see, I'm going to say Cena's going to win, and it might not be the Monday night, but maybe night 2. Cena comes out, has an open challenge.
Oh.
What are we doing?
Cool.
I'm just saying. So there we go. We got night 1 done.
Wow, that
Thank
only
God.
took an hour and 17
Quick
minutes.
for night 2.
For real.
Let's
Can't wait for
go.
another 45 minutes of this shit.
Tag team match. Liv Morgan versus Raquel. We got Natalya and Shotzi. Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler and Sonya and Chelsea Green.
Gosh, who the fuck cares, huh?
Was this an 8-man?
No, it's a tag team. Tag team.
8-person?
I think it is.
Liv and Raquel, Natalya and Shotzi, Ronda and Shayna, and then Sonya and Chelsea.
Oh, Ronda and Shayna are winning.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
Okay.
all these other tag teams are booty. Like, they don't tag actually. They're just associates. You know what I'm saying?
Which is associates.
Like why wouldn't you give it to the actual tag team?
You gotta
But
think
are
about
they a
that.
real tag team either?
They're more of a tag team than anybody else.
But they're like they train together. They're part of the fucking MMA chicks that took over the wrestling scene.
Brad, who do you think?
Chelsea and Sonya. Let's keep it fresh, keep it new.
Oh, Chelsea and Sonya. If Chelsea wins, Matt Cardona's coming back.
Yep.
I love the manager shit. So,
Devyn D19. Who do you got?
I think it's honestly gonna be Ronda and Shayna Baszler.
Boring.
Woo woo woo! You blew it.
Adam.
Ronda.
Damn, no.
Just
okay.
Ronda.
Just Ronda. Yeah.
James.
Ronda.
They're gonna forget Shayna Baszler's even there.
She didn't even tag her.
I already do. But I am a huge Chandra Blazer mark. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, I love Shayna Baszler. The Queen of Spades.
I think it's going to be Shotzi and Natalia, and I say this strictly as a person that follows them on Instagram, and it's fire.
There you go. And I'm going to
go.
go.
Good. Shotzi's Instagram is good too.
I'm going with Liv and Raquel because right now Ronda Rousey has a broken arm. Just so y'all know.
Oh,
what is this bullshit inside information?
Is that shoot or is that
Sean Ross?
No, that's a suit.
He was hurt. That's why they didn't put them in. That's why
I can beat him with one arm.
Bro, I've
that's why Lita won the tag title
for the past 4 months with a broken hand. Fuck her.
Right. All right.
More times than her.
So now we got the Battle of the Giants, I guess you want to call it. Brock Lesnar versus Almost.
God, we fuck it up every time.
Omos is almost gonna win it, but not. Like, and no. Lesnar's not doing the job to Almost. Like,
especially to him, you know?
Like he was supposed to wrestle Lashley, but fucking
Bray Wyatt had to fuck that shit up.
Yeah. This motherfucker over here, like, I'm not healthy right now. Not physically, but mentally. Hey, man, we all got shit going on, man. But fuck, dude.
Ain't that the truth?
Like, I guarantee you, there's a lot more people in the Indies going through more shit that still make towns.
Yep.
And like, I love his work. I love him. He's a good brother. But at the same time, like, dude, just do the fucking job. Like, that's all you have to do. Like, if you're not healthy enough to do it, leave. Stay away, but don't fucking, tease us or do this or do that.
Brad, who do you got?
I got a disqualification. Second one in a row for Brock Lesnar. I don't know who wins it. Probably Brock. Brock probably loses by DQ.
You think Brock loses by DQ? So that means Almost is going to win, right?
Yeah, but nobody's getting pinned.
Yeah, I think a DQ. That is a good point. I didn't think.
Okay, so I'll put third choice DQ.
Still a win by
that. James, you got?
Man, because it's beefing up like they're gonna do Omos a favor, but it kind of Brock doesn't do no job, so that's a tough one. This will let you know if Vince is back or not. If Vince is back, Brock is gonna squash that fool. But right. I gotta go with Brock, I guess. I really don't know, but I gotta go with Brock. Why would you put Omos in that situation? I don't know.
Adam, who do we got?
Omos wins because of MVP interference.
Ooh, there we go. And they do got the new Hurt Business going on, so
Brock Lesnar can lose and it won't hurt him.
Exactly.
Omos's daughter got beat by Lashley and he's got beat by Strowman, so they're not gonna let him get beat by Lashley by Lesnar also.
Devyn, who do you got?
Omos. I think he's winning it.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Omos.
Same reason as Adam. Brock Lesnar can afford the loss. It would just mean so much to Omos' career if he had to win over Brock Lesnar here.
I'm going to go with Omos because a couple months ago, I asked Jeff Jarrett, who can we look out for in the future in WWE? And he said Omos. He said if they give him the whatever, he has what it takes.
The push.
If they give it to him, he has what it takes. So.
They don't have to give it to him. He has to grab that brass ring and fucking shatter the ceiling. Damn it.
Yeah.
And next, we have Hell in the Cell, Edge versus Finn Balor.
The Demon Finn Balor.
The Demon Finn Balor versus the Devil Edge.
They're all wrong on this one.
Ooh.
Listen, brother. Edge ain't gonna take 2 L's at WrestleMania back to back. A lot of people don't know this, but until the Miz match at WrestleMania, Edge was undefeated. He was on. He was 9-0 at WrestleMania. Yeah. But his loss to the Miz blemished his record, whatever. Then he left for a couple years. But I don't think Edge is going to take 2 L's back to back at WrestleMania. And also, it's a big storyline. It's a big storyline because you have so many different angles. You have because he's part of the Judgment Day. You have Dominic and Rey Mysterio. You have Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte, and then you have these 2 fucks. And I really think Edge is going to take the W on this because of circumstances. But I wouldn't be surprised if Finn Balor came out the victor. So it's kind of torn with me. It's probably half and half. Because just like you said about Brock before us, Edge can afford it. Edge has had a legacy. But Finn Balor, they didn't let him do the demon for the longest time.
And now they're letting him bring him back.
Oh,
now they're bringing him back.
I'll mention that on my prediction.
Me too.
So, like I said, it could go either way, but I'm leaning more towards Edge, but I would not be surprised if Finn Balor said, yeah, I'm not doing the job. Fuck off.
All right, then. Brad.
So the last time that we saw the Demon, he faced Roman Reigns, and he got his loss in that heartbeat match that we did on this show.
You ever seen the music do a heartbeat and some dude
I love that match. I know it's ridiculously silly. You guys know I love that match. But for the same reasons as you, Stunt, you say because of the two losses for WrestleMania for Edge, I don't think the Demon takes 2 losses in a row, especially with how sparingly they use them.
You're right.
But Edge has not yet won against Judgment Day.
He won the last pay-per-view.
No, he didn't, because he did the I Quit match.
He won. It was him and his wife, and they faced Rhea and somebody. Right. They won. What do you? Hey, Devyn.
Man,
okay, you're right.
You're right.
You're right.
I watch wrestling. That's why I'm on this show, Brad. Guys. You guys recruited me.
Devyn. All right, fuck off, Brad. Devyn, who do you got?
I think that. Oh man, this is a hard one. Honestly, I think that.
What she said, Devyn.
Blue Chew.
I think Edge is coming away with the win in this one.
Edge?
I don't think that we're seeing the Demon King Finn Balor. I think he may have a little paint, but I bet he's not bringing the full thing back.
What the hell is that bullshit?
They've been promoting
it's either one or the other, dude.
He's going to lose because he's not painted up, brother.
Well, they're saying the Demon. They're not saying the Demon King like he was when he was all painted up. So I feel like the Demon might just be a new nickname for Finn Balor. And I feel like this new Edge persona
I hate to break it to you, but they showed him in makeup.
Yeah, they did. Adam, who do you got?
I don't know what we're doing today, guys.
They're Edge with a win because Gangrel comes back to help him win.
Oh yeah, I read that bullshit too.
Oh, dude, they did send the feeler out to or Tony Khan okayed Christian to
get the fuck out of here.
What if Christian interferes and gets the out of the win? Oh, it'd be so epic. They won't because it's the E, but
I think Edge brings the bloodbath back.
Bro, and speaking of Gangrel, I shared a seat next to him on a flight a couple years ago, probably like 2 years ago. Weirdest time of my life. Gangrel, he is not too far off from his gimmick at all. He's he pretty much delivers because those spikes in his mouth,
yeah,
permanent.
Oh yeah, legit.
Permanent, bro.
He got
brother. And then he talked about his porn career, and then he talked about fucking. I should have been hired back in 03, but Viscera got the job. I was like, that should do me, brother. I'm going to the same show you are, man. Right. We're on the same boat. But Gangrel's a good brother, but I don't see him coming at WrestleMania. I see him coming elsewhere, mainly in the videos I watch.
Heyo.
And so,
Mike, we got the Demon. The Demon beats Edge. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Because I watched that dude get resuscitated by just a heartbeat on the thing, and he would be our champion if it wasn't for the faulty rope of that ring. Dude, gosh dang it, the heck! I mean, what the fuck was that? Ring? Nah.
What are the odds?
The coup de grace is, how do you? I don't want to ask, because we like to keep the magic, but I don't know how you do that move and not kill a motherfucker every time. That's all I gotta say.
No, every time I take in a double stub, I fear for my life. So there's no magic there. They're just like, hey man, either you're gonna die or you're gonna die.
Like how the fuck do you jump off the top rope and stomp some dude's chest and everybody's just cool? Like
it's pretty easy. All you gotta do.
Oh, this fucking guy. He does it.
No.
Adam,
I took one from low key one
Adam
time.
does that shit.
That's how it happens.
Adam's about to give us the magic.
That's how it happens.
I'm just on here telling us the truth. We don't need Adam.
Yeah, we don't need Adam. Adam, who'd you pick?
Keep it alive though, Stunt. I don't want to know, but it looks devastating as fuck. Every time I'm like,
it sucks every time.
He's got a crushed rib cage. He's dead.
My sternum touched my spine one time getting double stumped. So it's not good. It's not good.
Can we move to the
All right. Next week, we got 3 more real quick.
Jesus Christ.
IC title, Gunther, Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre.
This is a true Intercontinental title match because none of these motherfuckers are from the same place and they're not from America.
True.
Yeah.
Love it.
Like, dude, I really feel like Sheamus and Drew McIntyre are gonna get in a little bit of tiff in the match, and that's gonna allow Gunther to come away with the ring because they're the Bang Bros, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're homies, so they're gonna work together until they won't. And I really think neither of them would benefit from having the title as much as Gunther does.
True.
I still want to call him Walter, but whatever.
Right.
Well, see, I want to say Sheamus is going to win because that is the only title he has not held.
Sheamus has held the Intercontinental title.
No, nope. That's the only title.
That's the only one he's never won.
That's the only one he's never won was the IC title.
He's the longest running Intercontinental champion too, right?
That's all they talk about on SmackDown now.
So I'm going with Sheamus.
Great.
On that
my turn, but that's cool.
Is that revisionist history?
Brad's going with Gunther. Hey, Brad, nobody asked you.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't ask you yet. Adam.
I say Sheamus because Gunther is about to go for the world title.
Ooh, there you go. Him and Cody.
Yeah, well, we'll see who's.
We ain't got there yet. Yeah, we ain't got there yet.
The German
Devyn
versus the American Nightmare. Ooh.
I think Drew McIntyre is winning it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Go there.
Bet you like Braveheart, you piece of shit.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Hey, it's a good movie.
It's for freedom.
You bled with Wallace. Now I ask you to bleed with me. That's a good tune. Yeah, that's good.
All right, James. Are you gonna go with Devyn?
I want to say Gunther, but I have a feeling that they're gonna switch Gunther to the main title picture. So I don't know if him winning this match kind of, does that. But I do want to say Gunther.
Actually, pretty smart, man, considering the end of that Royal Rumble.
Well, when him and Brock faced each other and looked at each other in Royal Rumble, crowd went ape shit. Hello, money. There's money written all over that. And then him and Cody go pretty much have their own mini match at the end. A little more money. I mean, like,
that's what I'm talking about. The mini match.
Yeah. That
All
dude's
right.
going places. For sure.
Mike's ready to talk, James.
Raw Women's title or SmackDown, whatever this one's on.
Raw.
Bianca versus Asuka.
Oh, Asuka's winning.
Yes.
Agreed.
I want to say like Asuka, like she's debuting totally new character. She reinvented herself. And I'm not taking anything from Bianca because Bianca is what Beth Phoenix was back in 2008. Like, she is the specimen. She is the top dog. She is the main person to work with because she's so good. Like, so athletic. She gets it and everything. But Asuka,
she's turning heel.
Yeah, she reinvented herself. So like, it gives something Bianca to chase. Like, because like Bianca's just at the top right now, and like, bro, you as a face, as a good person, you can't be at the top for long unless you're fucking Hogan or fucking Cena, whatever. But they could pull a Shinsuke here, like, hey, you won.
Oh, and then what is she gonna fucking low blow?
Oh, tit punch. You know what I'm saying?
Brad, you saying Asuka?
Yeah, I agree. I just think Bianca's been up there too long and she's gone.
I think so too.
Unfortunately.
Adam.
Asuka.
Devin.
Well, I'll go a devil's advocate, I guess. Bianca Belair.
Why? Why? Explain.
She's the longest reigning Raw Women's Champion of all time. I think that her rise is going to continue.
Hey, man, that belt hasn't been around long. So
exactly right.
Asuka. It's Asuka, and I number one, because I like Asuka and I want her to win. But number two, a baby face chasing, always better than a baby face holding. It really is.
Yeah, that's money. Yeah. That's money. Cause like they'll probably play that shit all the way out to SummerSlam. And they'll probably add a third jabroni to take the pin, you know?
Right.
All right. And we got our main event.
Here we go.
Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes.
Here we go.
Is Cody going to win the dream?
This is a hard one because, like, Cody could lose and they can play this out, make money all the way to SummerSlam. And Cody could win, or they could like cash out there, make all their money there. But I really don't think that a dude that started his own company, left that company to come back to the company that he already left to take an L. So it's like, I'm enjoying the Roman show all day. The fucking bloodline. Like, this has been the most exciting time in wrestling since fucking a while.
2019?
Like,
when he started, it kind of got a buzz, you know?
Yeah, it kind of got a buzz, but also at the same time, they were still stagnant. They were still doing what they wanted. Since fucking Triple H has been in the reins, like, he's been giving the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it could go either way. But if I was a betting man, I would say 51% Cody, 49% Cody.
Nice. That's a good answer.
It's split almost half, dude. Because, like, I don't think... Yeah, I can't say anymore.
Stunt, I got a question for you because, you know, have you ever seen a storyline that involves one dude the same, and there are two different storylines that go so well, like, together? Like, because that was to Brad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, but no, like, because
I knew it was for me.
Cody and Roman is its own storyline, and it's great. Sammy and Roman is its own storyline. It's good too. Have you ever seen like where it's the same dude? But two separate storylines, like, how the fuck do you book this, you know?
Well, on the indies, I have not seen it. But I have seen it before with Daniel Bryan. Like, literally, when he started booming. You know, not the time he beat Kofi, but the time he won both of the titles. The Universal
30.
World Heavyweight Champion. 30, yeah.
Yeah.
And Louisiana. Like that's when. That's when, because like when Kofi won it, he wasn't involved in anything else besides the title picture after that Elimination Chamber fucking spectacle.
Yeah.
But when Daniel Bryan came in, there was a storyline between Batista and was it who it was? It wasn't Triple H, was it?
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. Yeah, another Evolution fuck. But Randy Orton's great, by the way.
Oh hell yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's a good person.
Hope he comes back at Mania. There's my Mania spoiler.
Yeah,
Hope he comes
well,
back.
I think he's gonna wrestle the Miz because the Miz has a fucking Miz TV thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be sick. I am the
That would be nice.
I thought he was just taking
bro,
a
I
stunner,
hope
but...
so. I like I said, I love Randy Orton. He's a good dude, but like there was a storyline between Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton going on, and then fucking Yes Mania happened, and they had to thrust them into the picture because you want to make money. They're going to make money, so,
right?
Yeah, that's the only time that I could think of when a wrestler was involved in more than one story. Don't get me wrong, Romans are more intricate because I think they're more planned.
Well, they're long played out too.
Yeah. And like, dude, the long haul is always
it really
good.
is.
Like
every storyline we all love has the long haul. Like we want the short payoff, but the Daniel Bryan thing is like a long time. Kofi thing, long time. Like you want that payoff. Hangman Page in AEW, he like lost the very first AEW title match, got put with Kenny Omega as tag. Then they break up. Then he has to fight his way. I mean, the long haul story always pays off.
It always pays off, but like the thing about well, not the E, but most of these big time companies, they focus on the short term.
Mm-hmm.
So the long payoff isn't originally part of their story, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, like, oh, they see it now, so they do it, and it's a long haul to us because we're so invested, and we want this, but it's literally like, all right, this has to happen now, like that's how pro wrestling is. Like, half the time you don't know what's going on, but it's happening.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt that, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, brother, you're good. You're good, brother. No worries.
Brad?
So, this is what's happening. It's coming down to the Usos coming out, and then, of course, you're going to have Sammy and KO come out, and then you're going to have Jacob Fatu come out. Help Roman win the title.
Not Jacob, bro.
I'm MLW.
He's still under contract, bro. He's still under contract.
He just signed.
With MLW?
Brett.
I don't know how it's going to happen. I think Roman holds on to it.
Hey, speaking of, Jacob Fatu, you have two honorary Usos, me and Adam. We kicked it with Fatu. Like, we're honorary Usos.
Yeah. So was I, asshole. What the fuck?
So, Adam.
No, you didn't like it. You did the hey fans. We did the we're hanging out with the homie.
I was in a circle with him.
I got pictures that say otherwise.
Me too.
Adam, what do you got?
I got text messages from him. Okay, anyway.
There it is.
All right, so Cody goes over.
You got a run-in stunt?
Cody,
look at that.
So Cody goes over, and at the end of the match, then that's when you hear Randy Orton's music, and Cody and Randy have their next feud.
To end the.
It's a pre-written story already.
Yeah, to end the
the legacy
they had.
The legacy, good one. That's a good one.
That's outside the box. That's good.
That's good.
But I still think he whoops the shit out of Miz.
Right. Devyn, who do you got?
I think Cody. Cody ends the show with a happy moment. Fans go home happy.
All right.
Then I think Cody debuts a new title.
Mr. El Kawhi.
I think we hit a bro for.
Speaking of that title, they leaked pictures. I don't know who they is, but
I seen it. That shitty winged eagle title.
So wouldn't you swerve everybody with that leak?
Oh, brother.
I kind of think Roman. I mean, here's the thing, though. But if Roman wins, and I agree with I don't remember who said this. One of the wrestling, older people was like, "Hey, if Roman wins, it hurts him." I kind of agree with that, but that Cody thing is just too played up, man. Do you think that they're gonna like swerve it, or does Cody win and then something happen after he wins? Like,
well, I don't give a fuck what happens after. I'm assassinating.
Because if everybody's predicting Cody, then you end the show on, oh, okay, we saw Cody win. Yeah, we knew that. Let's go to the exit. I don't think that's how they end WrestleMania. I really don't.
Like I said, I think Roman wins and they play it out the SummerSlam because like they would make so much money. Those summer tours, a few between.
You want to talk about
like,
heat? I'm with you. If Roman wins, that's heat,
brother. Yeah, like and Roman has been great over the past 2 years at getting heat, but like this is a natural heat moment. This is a heat from a match versus him going out there cutting promos with Paul Heyman heat. Like this is like.
I'll combine Brad's thing.
So
like
James,
the Usos come out, KO and Sammy come out, and that's when KO turns on Sammy or Cody or both of them, and boom, Roman gets the pin because of the Sammy or the KO thing. He doesn't necessarily join the bloodline, but he just fucks them over. They lose, bam.
So you think Cody's winning?
No, yes, probably. But in my heart of hearts, it's not like them to leak a fucking...
On the paper, who's going to win?
Huh?
On paper,
Roman.
Who's winning?
You don't leak a belt and then go through with it. I don't. Okay. I think it's just toying all of us.
And I'm going to say Cody because I think Usos are going to win, and then they're going to turn on Roman, and that's why Roman's going to be disappeared for a couple months, everything else, and so Usos win their tag title, and then they turn on Roman Reigns.
Yeah, tell him he's the weak one.
He's the weak link. That's the end of the bloodline.
I wish main event
now becomes the Us line.
Well,
day one-ish.
I fucks with that, but like, or maybe they lose and then they gripe to Roman, you weren't a good enough leader. That's why they had to trade on him.
That could be a good one too.
Yeah.
Either way, I think they're going to turn on Roman.
Yeah.
Just to get him out. Like, that's going to be the breakup.
And that is 40 minutes of WrestleMania picks that will not age well.
That's how we do it.
I hope so, bro. I hope so.
I am Brad at Yes Man Brad. Holy shit, guys.
I think we should
too much good shit, man. Too much good shit.
We still watch the Steiner match or what?
We do have a, speaking of watching, Devyn, what are the kids watching these days? Because Devyn has Devyn's demographics, Stunt Marshall, and he covers, things as like, what is everybody watching these days? So, Devyn, what you got for us?
So, even though we just spent almost an hour talking about WrestleMania that just passed, this weekend there will be a big NWA pay-per-view. NWA.
Oh, in Chicago.
Yeah, NWA 312. It's I'm super pumped for it. We're gonna have a bunch of title matches, a bunch of just crazy matches. We're gonna have the Trevor Murdoch and Mike Knox versus Daisy Kills and Talos. Our Kenzie
I love
Page,
Daisy.
Kenzie Page, who we're big supporters of here, she's facing Max the Impaler for the first ever NWA Women's Television Championship. We got Scion defending his championship against EC3, that National Heavyweight Championship. We got a big battle royal where Thrillbilly Silas Mason, our guy who was on the podcast last week, is going to be in that battle royal. Kerry Morton defends the Junior Heavyweight Championship against Joe Alonzo. And then the big heavyweight championship, the big NWA championship match, the main event, Tyrus defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Chris Adonis. The masterpiece.
Ooh, nice.
I'm excited for NWA 312. I think it's going to be a hell of a show. Catch it on Fight this Friday. I think it's going to be great.
Use promo code KICKOUT. You'll get 20% off.
Off of what?
Yeah. And if that doesn't work, then try it, kick out.
Come on, man. I want to see people type.
It's more than kick out.
Typing that in.
It might be kick dash out or KO.
Or if you're Mike, just put it all as one word, kick out. Because I guess
underscore
KC and not KOC for some reason.
It could be Adam _ from _ Bama.
Thanks, Adam.
It could be.
It could be Brad, Yes Man Brad on Twitter, but
check at Devyn D19 for that.
Or it could be Mike's Meat Minute.
Oh, fuck.
At Whitaker 1028.
Go ahead, Mike. Pizza.
Oh.
Well, hey, what better way to watch wrestling than with some good food? So, Mike, take it away on Mike's Meat Minute. What you got for us?
Brad, do you like seafood?
Nope.
Good, because I'm not doing seafood. I am doing
good one.
I'm really not.
You're there, brother.
So here's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do a taco burger.
The hell you say?
Taco burger. Yes. You like tacos, right?
Yep.
You like hamburgers.
Yep.
Put 2 in 1. You got a taco burger. So here's what you want. Here's what you need for this. You need some ground beef for your meat. You need some taco seasoning. That's your seasoning. Taco seasoning
will do.
Okay. You need some salsa. Chunky salsa works perfect. You need some cooking oil because we're cooking this on a Blackstone, Brad.
Oh.
Okay. Then you need some cheddar cheese, like the little cheddar cheese. Hamburger buns.
Good old cheddar cheese.
Good old cheddar cheese. Hamburger buns, and then you can do lettuce, tomato, onion, and whatever else you'd like to put on your tacos.
Basically, it's your own recipe.
It's
what's on your head.
It's your own recipe.
It grips because it's bald.
Yeah. Whatever you guys want on it. Taco meat.
So it's taco meat. So what you want to do to start off with is get your grill nice and hot, about 400 degrees. Okay. While that's getting hot, take your hamburger meat. You take your taco seasoning, you take 1/4 of a cup of salsa, mix it all together. Use 2 hands, get deep down in there, like it's a big old, get deep down in there. Okay. Mix it up nice and good. Then you make your little balls out of it. Throw it on the grill. And you flatten it out. You don't want to do smash burgers because Blackstone you can do smash burgers. You just want to flatten it out to make it look like a regular hamburger. Cook it about 3 or 4 minutes, depending how you like your hamburger meat or how you like your hamburgers. 3 or 4 minutes on each side. While you're doing that, you can take your buns, put a little bit of butter on them, throw them on the grill too, get them nice and toasted.
I'm not putting my ass on the grill.
You don't have to put your ass, put your hamburger buns on the grill.
Okay.
Oh,
After about 3 hamburgers around here, brother.
After about 3 or 4 minutes, you flip them. Cook the other side for another 3 or 4 minutes, or 5 to 6 minutes if you like them well done. Don't matter.
Oh, now you're describing my sex life.
Hey,
flip them over 5 to 6 minutes
5 or 6 minutes.
Each side, brother. Each side, bro.
Each side, yeah. See, 5 or 6 minutes on this side, and then you flip it another 5 minutes, and you're good. Okay.
Oh, another 5. Oh, no.
Hey, turn around. Mike told me about this. Turn around. It's been 3 or 4 minutes. Turn around.
Hey, spin over.
And then
it's gonna add to it.
And then the best thing to do is pull that meat out.
Oh, damn.
How long have you been sitting on that?
I never. I always pull out, brother. Come on.
Heard that.
Pull that meat out, and you throw it on there. Add your cheese if you want your cheese, and anything you like on your tacos. So it's the lettuce, tomato, onions, black olives, whatever you want on your tacos. Sriracha. Throw it on there. On the hamburger. Break it up, and you got yourself.
Put sriracha on your tacos? You're a savage.
Oh, yeah. And you got yourself right there a taco burger.
No rice?
I mean, if you want rice on it, whatever you put on your tacos. What do you put on your tacos? Rice can be on the side.
Mexi rice, refried beans.
I mean, this isn't a burrito.
I used to live in Texas, bro, and like I seen a lot of things.
What part?
San Antonio, brother.
Oh, nice. Go Spurs, go. Ha ha, Heat boy.
Fuck them, dude. No, bro. I was living in San Antonio when the Spurs beat the Heat.
Yeah, beat LeBron so bad he had to go back home. Pack your bags, bitch. See ya.
Brother.
Go back to Cleveland.
Brother, I've seen so many wrecks on the interstate because people were acting wild.
I will say that Ray Allen thing hurts me to this day.
No, Ray. Not Ray.
That 3-point that he made against the Spurs haunts me to this day.
Hey, shout out to the Spurs. 3 players going in the Hall of Fame this year. Well, 2 players.
So anyways, there's your Mike's Meat Minute for Taco Burgers.
That was longer than a minute, brother. That was at least 5 to 6 minutes each side.
Hell yeah.
Hey, sometimes it's only 30 seconds, so I kind of got to even it out.
Hey, yeah. You got to flip it at least.
Depending on how you want your ground beef cooked. Yeah, because you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Come on now.
I like them raw.
Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Would you like to tell everybody what you got coming up, man?
Center.
What you know about ODB, Brad? You know, like it raw.
Yeah, Brad.
Yeah, he is as with a Michinoku. Fuck.
Hi there.
Well, Stunt, I have to apologize for my co-host, but it appears
he's a dick.
Machines are rolling.
If we go over 3 hours, the downloads go down as well. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So hey, man.
I'm not a quickie, brother. I'm more than 5 to 6 minutes.
This was awesome.
Side.
We were like, hey, 45 minutes an hour. You're like, how long? That was a challenge. And hey, we took it.
It wasn't hard, dude.
Bro,
Granted,
you gotta,
man.
Before I get into this goodbye bullshit, you have to come on here again, bro. You have to.
For sure.
Oh, no. I would definitely come back.
So
I would definitely come back. But like I said, come down to River City. What's up?
Would you say that you're a fan of the Kickout Crew?
Oh, brother. I'm a brother of the Kickout Crew.
You are. It is your show.
It is your show.
Hey, man, we all contributed.
Hey, is there anything you got coming up you want to tell everybody about, Stunt?
Yeah. Plug your shit. Plug your Twitter, Insta, all that stuff. Go for it.
There's a lot of shit going on, man. Tomorrow, I'm wrestling in a tournament for the newly formed Deep South Heavyweight Championship. I'm wrestling a dude named Zero. And trust me, he's still going to be a zero after I'm done with him.
Hey.
That's this Friday, but this shit's not going to air until after Mania, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then after that, I got a show on April 15th in Cherokee, North Carolina. Should be good. Then I'm doing New South on the 14th of April in Woodville. Sorry Rex going to be there, so everybody should come out and see that. April 22nd, I'll be in Jacksonville, Florida at USWA wrestling the Pope, a.k.a. D'Angelo De Niro, better known as Elijah Burke. And then at the end of the month in April, I'll be back at New South at the brewery in Florence, Alabama.
Oh, the Singing River Brewery?
The Singing River, man. And then the next date after that's going to be Windy City Pro Wrestling, May 6th in Chicago. I have a lot more dates, but I seem like that's enough. But if I leave you with anything, June 10th and June 11th, Stunt Marshall will be there slinging merch at the River City Wrestling Con in Jacksonville, Florida. Don't know who I'm wrestling yet, but it's usually a big name. So y'all should come out and support and see hate in action. And like I said, if y'all guys want a table, let me know. I will get you a fucking table. We'll figure something out.
I looked at the guest list of that today, actually.
Oh, it's a fucking it's not even done.
I'm not even gonna name the names, but they got some peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they got a lot of people, man.
I don't want to leave anybody out, but they got some shit.
I'm gonna let you know. I talked to the promoter today, and he said Britt Baker was just supposed to do a Q&A, but she bought a table to be there. Just saying, like Britt Baker paid to be there,
and that is right before our Top Guy weekend thing at Huntsville. So
no.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
what's your Twitter and Insta?
Oh, fuck it. You can find me as on Twitter. I'm Hate Hogan, but you could also type in the Stunt Marshall. Instagram is the Stunt Marshall. TikTok is the Stunt Marshall. If you want to find me on Facebook because you're old as shit, Stunt Marshall. you know. And
hey, gave you a like today on the old Facebook.
Thank you, brother.
And I was like, damn, 2022. All right, he ain't on this one. He ain't on this one.
Yeah, Stunt, I want to thank you for spending your birthday with us, man. This was an honor.
Happy birthday, bro.
This is amazing, man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all having me because, like, when y'all told me it was like, hey, March 30th, I was like, all right, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I love wrestling, and I enjoy entertaining, and I enjoy the good brothers of this business, and I appreciate y'all having me on. Yeah, I know it's out of character, but I'm telling how it is.
It's your show, brother. We're just dudes hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, brother.
This was awesome. You just became part of the crew. We appreciate you, man.
For real.
Hey,
yes, you're welcome anytime. So
yeah, just let me know next time you want me on, and I'll come up with some more.
Are you busy Thursday next week? No,
I don't think you want a twofer. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, at least let it wait 2 weeks, man. You gotta let the fucking stink settle, man, because this shit is rank.
It is that shit. It is that shit, bro.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Like I said,
this is more than me bargained for. I get nervous when we have guests on because how's it gonna go? What's it gonna be like? And man, like I didn't know much about you. Be honest.
Yep.
This is funny. Hey, this homie's kicking it, man. Everybody,
dude, like I'm a good homie.
Hey.
Oh yeah, bro. Hey, no, you know what? You're a brother. You're a good brother.
Good brother. Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. Like I said about Nasty Libor earlier, that's all he calls me. Hey, he's a good brother, man. He's a good brother. I'm like, all right, thanks, Nasty. If y'all don't know who Nasty is, he's the one that pulled a gun out at Joey's spring break in 2020. Just saying, he's the one that brought a gun. That's where I think Lee got this shit from. But literally, there's a meme of this dude with a gun, breathing heavy, like it's a picture, but you could tell like this motherfucker out of breath. He a good brother too, man.
This has been the best. Do y'all want to plug your own shit?
We already did that, Jimmy.
Yeah, we already have.
We're good. You can find me at Whitaker 1028. Hit me up with your meat minute, and let's get them on.
All right, I'm gonna do it. So, if you have something that you're interested in, something that's pop culture, recent, and something that's like on the minds and on the watching eyes of everybody, then you can hit up Devyn D or you can hit up Devyn D19. That is Devyn Dowling for Devyn's demographic. If there's something that just grinds your motherfucking gears and you just can't get over it, hell, Brad probably has the same thing. You can hit him up at Yes Man Brad for all of your rain stand needs. Is there a recipe that you like? And also, not only does he do Mike's Meat Minute, but he also does some watch along bonus content with us. If you want to join in, watch along a match, then fucking hit up Mike. That is at Whitaker 1028 on Twitter. He will do the Mike's Meat Minute. If you have a recipe, he will also do a watch along. And
what if you're watching along?
We're going to the main event. That is Adam_from_Bama. If you want to have an interview, that motherfucker's the guy to interview with. Adam asks some good questions. He brings some good insight. And as a in-ring performer, Adam definitely knows how to, ask questions that are relatable to everybody. Once again, Stunt Marshall. Fuck, that was a good episode, man. It was really good.
Thank you very much. And to recap real quick on that watch along, I do have the famous Miss Anna Ray coming back on, and we are doing King of the Ring, Shane McMahon versus Kurt Angle. Yes, that match. However, Miss Anna Ray is going to be the host.
What?
Send your questions in.
Yeah, that sounds like a glass shattering experience.
Boom.
Fucking Brad.
Send your questions in to @KickoutCrew or send them to
Mike,
me.
shut the fuck up. What are we doing?
I am James L. Cori. You could reach me at James L. Cori, I guess. But we are, I'm burning through my shit. We are at Kickout Crew on Twitter. We have a Facebook. We have a YouTube. We have a Instagram. We have a TikTok. We got all of that fucking shit. So, that being said,
we have merchandise.
You can reach us wherever the hell that you need to. And I do want to refer back to our guest for a little bit because, like Stunt Marshall said, there are some times when things just seem too overpowering. And, it feels like the weight of the world is just like pressing on your shoulders. But you know what? Not only do you kick out at 2, you kick out so motherfucking hard, you punch a hole in the wall. Because you let the world know, hey, you ain't pinning me, motherfucker. And let's go. You get up, you stare life right in the face, and you say, one more, bitch. I got it. You know why? Because when life gets you down, we fucking kick out at 2. That's what we do. That's what you do on your show, The Kickout Crew. Hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did. And
peace.
We'll see you next week.